all my viewers, all 0 of you. I'm playing with y'all. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get some last minute things set up in my editing window. Yep, just need to double check that that is there, and I should be good to go. I also have music on YouTube, and I need to turn on the music credits. As usual, the music is done by Adrian von Ziegler, who basically gives us the access to use his songs from his channels or whatnot, as long as we credit him. Try to remember exactly what our Dungeon Master tag says about it, or Dana. Gonna turn on the music credit. There we go. Adrian von Ziegler's scene. Alright, so let's get started. Time to transition. It always lags when it happens, so I don't know when it exactly starts. Oh my god, it started. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dirk the Red Panda, and this is the 9th time I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons. So, yeah, I'm going to turn on the group chat and start talking with them. I haven't even said hi to them yet because I'm still setting up, so this may be awkward. Anyway. Oh crap, I forgot the table of contents. Let me get my text edit box out. Crap. I swear I'll join the group in a second. The chaos just will never end with me. Tyranny of not being able to set up a stream. Oh, somebody commented? Oh, Koromaru is hosting my stream. Thank you so much, Koro. It's great to see you. It's been a while since we've talked, and yeah. Your friend's definitely helping me out with the modding stuff, and yeah. Stuff's happened. Anyway, turning on the group chat. I'm joining.
And then you got cards that I can actually help you with that, or special effects and help you with that.
Yep. And then now they have the Elemental Hero decks, which are like super fusion heavy, but the fusions are actually really good.
And they were like it's all because Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is pretty much mostly fusion based, and then they added what else was there? And then they added like what was it called, the Neospace, and they added other ways of fusion like super polymerization, which is where you could fuse your monster with a monster on the enemy's side of the field to create your own. So it's just like, hey, that monster fits the criteria for my fusion. Let me just rob it from you. And it's like, damn.
Nice. Hey, everybody.
My favorite.
Hi, Dirk.
I wasn't sure if you guys could see me or not because I was just setting up. I got back at 4 on the dot, and I was like, crap, I'm running late.
No, you were fine. We were happy to wait.
But yeah.
Because you were doing the good thing.
I was doing the dosey dose. Yeah. Second one, I'm done now.
Okay.
Yay.
Your tomorrow might be a little rough.
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Tomorrow and the next day will be a little bit rough.
I had to get the Moderna because of working at the hospital. So I got the second shot, and the very next day, my fever was pretty bad. Like I was telling Duff earlier, you could have cooked bacon on my thigh.
Jesus.
I saw that.
That's intense.
Like it hurt.
Ouch.
I got the first shot for Pfizer, and I was tired for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
And I've had allergy issues since, but that might just be being Ohio and seasons changing. But I've heard that I'm getting my second shot this week on Friday, and they said that the second shot does more to you than the first. So I'm preparing for. I don't have classes next Monday, so that's perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
So I can tank it as best as I can.
That's a good mood. Yeah, this is my second Pfizer.
I still don't know when I'm gonna get mine.
So yeah,
I'm glad you got your second over with though, man. That's like done and done. Hopefully, booster shots, if they are needed, will be simple. You know.
Hopefully. I'm always in and out of a hospital or doctor's office, so shot isn't too big of a deal for me.
Yeah.
If I need to get a booster, I will gladly take it.
Nice. Good stuff. Anyway, I'm ready now. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting.
No worries. We
All
were
good.
talking
All
about
good.
childhood memories like Yu-Gi-Oh. in Magic the Gathering.
And I
I'm
was
not
the
trauma
link.
this time.
No getting beaten down just yet by everybody.
I mean, we could, but no. D&D.
So I'm not usually the kind to do this, but I'm gonna call out someone who got banned in my channel a while back
Oh no.
Oh boy.
because I can.
Oh.
This dude just comes in out of nowhere and started so he comes in and starts like saying things like smells like dog shit in here.
Oh.
If you took a if you took a shit on the ground in your house, who picks it up? Just like I didn't even like fucking care. I just like banned. Typical troll shit, right? He sent me an unban request. And guess what? Just because, and here's the thing. He didn't do it because he was sorry. He didn't do it because he wanted another chance. No, he just wanted to get one more dig in at me. You know what he said? I'm not even mad at this. I'm laughing that this guy's trying to get under my skin. You know what he said? Still no badge. This guy is a quack, dude.
What?
This guy's a quack.
Oh my god.
He tried to fucking get under my skin for the fact that I'm not a partner.
Ooh.
Like, wow.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Man.
I mean, my response is like, I wouldn't even know what to say. That it'd be like, nice one.
Coming from a dude that literally has trash bin in his name.
You literally gotta do the no you meme to him, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Just no you. He gets eviscerated.
Hold on. Let's actually look up his page on Twitch Tracker. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but
No calling people out.
I want to see how his numbers compare.
I bet you they're crap.
They probably don't stream.
Probably better than mine though.
4 followers. I don't usually do this. I am not the kind of guys. I am not the kind of person to call someone out to like point out their flaws or do any of this. But this guy literally tried to get me first. So
Wow.
give and take. Don't dish what you can't take. Right.
I'm doing.
So
even I'm doing better than him. That's embarrassing.
I think
4 follows,
I think I am.
51 views. Oh boy. I am going to ruin this man's whole career.
I don't even know my numbers. Then again, I don't do Twitch much.
Don't ever tell me the numbers.
What are numbers?
The numbers,
So,
Mason.
Deny hella closer to that badge than you are, my dude.
What are my channel
No.
settings? I don't know any. I'm trying to find out how many followers I have, and I don't even know how to operate Twitch. That's how bad I am at it.
So I don't actually know. Here's the thing. I actually don't know how
there
to
it
find
is.
this guy. I don't know how to find my unban requests outside of the moderator view. So I just go to the moderator view.
Nice. Okay, I just found my follower number. Okay, I'm doing better. Cool. I just didn't know how views worked with that. But yeah, interesting.
Honestly, so ever since they changed VODs to include the live views, it's really hard to tell how your views are doing. I really don't like that.
I don't even know where to even know where your overall views are. I don't know. I guess I have to go to creator dashboard.
Yeah, it's creator dashboard, and then you go to channel analytics and all that. I don't look at it too much, mainly because it's just not healthy to look at your channel analytics, regardless of how good you're doing.
Yeah.
Nah, I just am so unfamiliar with Twitch. I'm like YouTube's my main thing with that, so I'm just like, okay. One's enough for me.
Wait, Taze
Taze will go
says,
roast?
no, 3 of those followers are bot channels. The 4th is his mom.
Woo!
That actually reminds
Sounds about
me
right.
of my friend when I had a YouTube when I was in 8th grade. My friend's grandma subscribed to me on YouTube. I remember that. His grandmother subscribed to me.
What?
And then He's like, hey, dude. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, my grandma subscribed to you. I'm like, dead ass, and I saw it. I'm just like, why? And he's like, I don't
Hell
know.
yeah, grandma.
I had like
That's
and then he got his mom too. So there's like a whole family to subscribe. I'm like, I don't know why you did that.
Ah. The inner Zir is
Thank
just
you for being a
cringing.
subscriber for 6 months. I appreciate that, man.
Oh no.
Also,
Yeah.
I didn't know Diva had a Pog emote now. That's amazing. I'm starting a new D&D channel for this guy. It's called Critical Troll. Hey, hey, I love it.
Legends of Losers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Tyranny of Trolls. I'm calling it now. Tyranny of Trolls. Got under wraps.
All right. So how's everybody doing? Feeling good?
Yes.
Doing okay.
I probably
Everybody
won't
ready
in a
to
few
start?
hours.
Yeah.
I am ready to begin and be productive.
In the words of Peggy Hill, don't be a hero, Hank.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Zir has his catnip. I think he'll be fine.
I am ready to
Oh,
become
yeah,
the Sun
let's-
Tzu of D&D.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Duff?
I was gonna say Zir turning to illicit materials.
To cope with his bullying.
Yes.
It's not bullying.
It's not bullying, it's roasting.
It's not bullying. It's just harassment. There's a difference.
Arthurax said he did not give a shit what you're into. If you like it, then great.
I offered him my own drinks, and he didn't take it. I offered him a beer.
Trying to adjust my mic bands here. Jesus Christ.
He was afraid of everyone that night. He saw it on the floor. That was great. I had a good time with that one.
Oh, I love it.
Jessica gets a bath.
Well,
Yup. Yep. Jessica just got to relax and soak.
Exactly, Tazel. That's what my high school bully told me all the time.
What?
It's just firm persuasion. So my bullies in middle school always told me it's not bullying, it's just firm persuasion.
Wow.
all right.
horrible.
We got Trauma in there. Let's play. Let's go.
When last we left our heroes, Arthurax
is it-
the spy.
Oh,
Oh,
Dirk's here. Sorry.
yeah, we're here. We're all here.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been here.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Get
I
your
wasn't
head in the
aware.
game. Sorry, I'm
I'm
just-
very sorry.
Speak.
just everybody in a huddle. Me, just like you're all over here, and then point to my eyes. I need you here. Anyway,
Got it.
so yet again, thank you. Music by Adrian Von Ziegler on my channel. Check them
And
out on
mine.
Spotify and on YouTube, and support them on Patreon.
Woo.
Dana, do you have like a playlist of like the best like D&D type music from him?
No, just the longest.
Yes.
When last we left our heroes, Arthurax the Spiderfolk Rogue, Jessica the Wolffolk Sorcerer, Eldrath the Shifter Warlock Bard, Zir the Tabaxi Monk, and Olia the Hyena Folk Paladin, our heroes returned from battles and political intrigue to a hero's welcome at the town of Greenest. After a night of relaxation and shenanigans, and a day at a local festival and shenanigans, our heroes now prepare for travel to El Turel to meet with Leosin and his associate Onthlar Fru. But before they do, a good evening amongst the people of Greenest is still in order, as they wish to ensure that the heroes know that they are appreciated and loved for their actions to help their community. So, you've been around the various trading carts, have found multiple items that have interested you. Some of you have sold off a few items as well. I got a few things off the stream from a few people. Arthurax,
Yes.
you had a leather armor and 4 daggers, correct?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna get 5 gold for that leather armor,
Yay.
and then for those daggers, they're a little banged up, so you are gonna get you get 5 silver apiece, so 2 gold total.
2 gold total. So
Yep.
all right. So that brings me 195 gold. Yay.
And Eldrath, you were also selling off some items as well.
The light crossbow.
All right. For that, among with the bolts, would be 13 gold pieces.
Okay.
And were you wanting to go ahead and sell off the leather armor or hold on to it?
Just seeing if it can get repaired, and then did you also kind of look into the whole Paldron thing?
I did, yes.
Ah.
So.
So.
Anybody
you-
else? Anybody else had anything they need to sell before we get into that?
I don't believe so.
All right. So, Eldrath, as you're looking about the trader carts, you do find a gnomish woman, a little bit different from other gnomish people that you've seen. She's a little more muscular. She's got biceps for days. And
Damn, girl.
she has her hair tied back neatly, a very stern look upon her face. And as she is working upon all of the pieces of leather that she is stitching on, she looks up as she hears your approach. Either you are looking to buy something or you've got something that you need. Ethan, you're muted.
I was. Okay. Let's see. Well, in that regard, you would be correct. I've been through a few bouts, and you can see the state of my armor.
She kind of looks it over a little bit, kind of giving you the squinty eye as she scrutinizes it. You ever tried just, getting out of the way?
When there's multiple enemies, it's not that simple.
Ah, fair enough. All right, well, it's never been a piece of leather that Carlin Tin Shoes can't fix. You go ahead and hand it over here. I'll take a look at it.
Okay. He'll have to remove his upper robes to get the leather chest piece off.
She snaps her fingers, and a mage hand appears and lifts up a curtain with a
Mhm.
rod.
It's not. He's not naked.
Just giving you some
You're not-
privacy.
He's not getting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he'll remove the leather armor that he has, and returns and brings it to her.
As you plop it onto her workbench, and she kind of pulls it over and looks it over. Yeah, I can fix it. That shouldn't be a hard thing to do. But do you really take a lot of damage like this? What kind of business are you in?
It's complicated, honestly.
Right. Well, as far as fixing it, that's not a problem. As she waves her hand, and after a few moments, the leather starts to stitch itself back together. But really, you should consider adding a little bit extra on here. You know what? I got something that might help out. Do you mind if I measure you?
Gladly.
Just stand there with your arms all the way out, would you?
Okay. Eldrath
Start that
T-poses.
dominance.
a tailor's tape measure and wraps it around your shoulder and around your neck, and then down the inseam of your arm and everything. And I got something. I'll have to put a new strap on it because I don't know what they've been feeding you, but you're a big guy. Give me like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I got something for you. And she steps back. Go ahead.
He was just gonna agree.
So as you take the time to look over her works, she has very eclectic work. Lots of leather work, but you also notice a few pieces of armor that have been customized. And there's also a little bit of a slapdash put together nature to some of her workshop items. It seems that she's a bit of a tinkerer, trying new things. And as you're looking everything over, she comes back with a shoulder pauldron with a long strap. She's like, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on over top of that leather armor. And what you're going to do is whenever you see somebody coming in at you with a sword, you just lean into it with that shoulder, and this will help absorb some of that damage, so give you a little bit of an edge. It's not much, but it's going to get you at least a couple of extra, swipes in. But, honestly, I would advise dodging. That just seems, it's worked for me.
I would hope that I wouldn't have to use it.
I'll tell you what, you got 10 gold, it's yours.
He'll hand 12 gold over.
Well, hey, look at you. She kind of motions you to bend over to get a little closer to her.
Uh-huh. He'll oblige.
So, you get in a lot of trouble, or, just a normal amount of trouble?
It might be the former.
Well, tell you what. I got an idea that I might be able to help out with some of that. So, hey, if you got, like say an hour, I'm going to take that armor and I can line it with some extra metal on the inside. It'll be lightweight metal. It's not going to be much. It's not going to add any weight to you or anything. But it'll give you a little extra layer of protection. Sound good?
Take whatever you provide. Thank you.
All right. And then she holds out her hand. That'll be, I'm going to need at least 100 copper for that. And it has to be copper.
Oh. He actually doesn't have copper pieces on him.
Fine. Do you got a gold then?
Yes.
All right.
Where's the nearest bank? Can I break a gold, please?
Lucky for you, I got my bank myself. So but just because I like your face, all right?
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh,
You're not so bad yourself.
Go ahead and roll charisma.
Just charisma?
God damn it, Bards and they're flirting.
Yeah. Charisma.
Just straight charisma. Okay.
That's straight charisma.
Straight up charisma.
Straight charisma.
you click the word. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh,
She just kind of gives you a little bit of a look and just says, don't bark up the wrong tree, all right, buddy?
Eldrath just shrugs.
Right, you got an hour to goof off, and then we'll keep you from getting killed too easily, huh?
Okay.
All right. And as she goes back, taking the leather armor and flipping it inside out and starts measuring it.
Okay. Eldrath will head off into the rest of the caravan and see what's what.
All right.
You kind of know what he'll be getting.
Oh
so-
yeah.
Oh dear.
So, the rest of you, it's been a pretty decent day. It's starting to get early evening, and people are starting to gather around the main area and starting to, convene and chat with each other, sharing drinks and sharing stories and tales. Some people commiserating with each other over, the horrible attacks that had occurred earlier. But overall, everybody seems to be in a good jolly mood. And as everybody is starting to settle down, Nighthill walks out into the middle of the crowd and holds up his hands for everybody's attention, and everybody falls silent for a moment. My friends, family, and my constituents, I thank you all for coming here today and showing that no matter what happens to our town, that we are a strong-willed people and we will never, ever be knocked over. And it's thanks to these fine individuals over here, as he points to the lot of you, minus Eldrath, you note. These fine individuals put their lives on the line for us. They went out fighting the Dragonoids, the cultists, all of these horrible people that were coming in. And they did so at the risk of their own lives and their persons. So we thank you, adventurers, for this bravery and this selfless act that has helped us. And with this help, we will continue on, as we always have, resilient and hopeful for the future. So thank you. As everybody starts applauding and cheering, whistling, hooting, and hollering, it is definitely the moment where this is what being an adventurer is all about, right?
Zir will blush and under his breath say thank you, while staring at the floor, unable to handle the amount of socialness that is happening, and everyone's staring at him and applauding him. He's very uncomfortable, but is thankful.
Arthrex just smiles and just gives a slight wave, but not really doing much.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Quality analysis.
Says,
Eldrath,
Does that make Zir skipper?
Oh no! Oh no! No, Zir's private. We all know Zir's private.
Sorry. I always get skipper and private mixed up. I don't know why.
Oh boys.
Zir's definitely private, and then
Yep.
Would I be skipper?
Eldrath's Kowalski.
so after the applause drowns down a little bit, music starts playing from various musicians in the corner, and people start to laugh about, and a couple of people start dancing, and it's just a general vibe of everybody's having a good time. As everybody is laughing about and goofing off a little bit, you all see Eldrath coming from down where the trade caravans were, and he's got some things. Eldrath.
Eldrath is carrying / dragging a whole bunch of just random knickknacks and things he thinks is going to be very useful to him. I'm just going to quickly go through it just so you all kind of know.
Oh boy.
2-person tent, hooded lantern, mess kit, snowshoes, soap, bedroll, caltrops, snow weather clothing, crampons, grappling hook, 4 50-foot hempen rope, some ink, 10 oil flasks, and paper. So he's kind of carrying all this as he approaches you.
Arthrax just walks up and goes, would you like some help here?
Yes.
He walks to the other end and helps pick up the other end.
Sears gonna like take a step to the side and act like he's not part of the group. Like, I don't know him. I don't know him at all.
Are you planning a family vacation or something?
It's in the books I've read. It seems like adventurers always go to places that are cold. So I saw these things as useful, and I just need to put it on the horse.
No one taught you to be prepared when needed, apparently.
When I left home, it was travel light because I didn't have a horse. I only had me.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to be over-prepared, I guess.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, look at my sash. Well, Olia turns around and realizes that half his stuff is back at the tavern. Well, normally. Normally I pack a lot. I pack heavy.
Well, you're a strong guy, Eldrath. No offense, you have more elegance than fitness.
Well, he was the last man standing out of us last time. Okay, right, Eldra?
Well, I mean, it was challenging, to say the least.
Well, we are glad you saved our butts there. Oh man, that was quite a tough one.
Yes.
It's a shame I missed it. While I was busy running.
Well, it was for a good cause. But yeah, tough times.
I really wanted to knock that dragonborn in its mouth. But I'm sure we'll see her again.
Who knows? Olia looks to the sky.
Hopefully next time we do, I can show her why I want my blade.
She was just a human who liked Dragonborn.
She really liked the dragons.
Let's not bring that back up for Zir's sake.
Images flash in Zir's eyes and he's shuddering.
She had a type. She had a type, yeah.
Olia was unaware of this the whole time. Olia's like, wait, dragon what?
Zir, remember your dragon cabbage.
She has a type, we have learned.
Olia just looks away awkwardly.
Oh.
Do you guys need a third man to help out with the stuff?
Okay.
Cool. Part of my duty.
How big is this sack of things?
Does
everything all together probably about 100 pounds.
Oh my god. Okay.
Damn. You got a backpack there?
Normally,
pretty much anything, like all of like camping stuff and extra clothing and all that would be getting put onto the horse's saddlebags or attached to the saddle in some form.
Do you have a kitchen sink in here? Jesus.
I mean, domesticate kind of has a skillet, I suppose.
This is the closest thing to a trailer that you can get in D&D.
Dude. I thought I had a
So
mess
are we
kit.
dropping it?
As you're messing with all of the items, Nighthill walks over with a drink in hand and kind of slaps you on the shoulder, Eldrath. It's like, Sir Eldrath, I understand that you are quite a musician. Is that correct?
Yes.
So the band actually was making a request that apparently one of them heard you play some kind of a ballad at the inn the other night. They want to know if you would like a reprisal, if you'd like to do a reprisal, perhaps.
Well, there is a new crowd. I don't see why not.
Oh, yeah, absolutely splendid. I will let them know. Just whenever you are ready, sir. I see that you are kind of looks over everything. Over encumbered at the moment.
Yes,
I wouldn't advise running anywhere. You might hurt yourself.
I will be careful.
He takes a drink and slaps you on the shoulder again and wishes you all a good evening as he heads off into the crowd.
A few items fall down.
Hopefully not the important ones.
Oh no.
I just looked back and just... okay, moving on.
So, will you be taking them to the inn or to the stable?
We're not leaving tonight, right?
No, you'll be leaving in the morning.
In the morning. I'll take it to the inn.
Okay. As you, Arthurax and Olia manage to get the rest of the gear back over to the inn, doesn't take very long, just a few minutes. Nobody's in the inn at the moment. It's been closed down for the night, but you still, of course, have access to your room. And then on your way back, you do note that the crowd is starting to gather a little closer to the stage, having word having spread that you were going to sing your new ballad.
Someone's popular.
Eldrath looks around for a drink first.
Fair.
Lenti, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Cuff is
mead that they have.
Oh yeah, Cuff is handing out his summertime mead. Actually, yeah. So
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, he'll chug that. He'll chug that and get to the stage.
all right. As everybody starts clapping and cheering, the musicians, a young human with a lute, and then a dwarf with a big bass drum, and then a elf with a violin. As they all just kind of nod to you and just say, "Hey, we love that ballad that you had last night at the inn. So we would love to accompany you on that if you'd allow us."
Let's give him a good show.
Heck yeah!
Go
ahead and
Yeah.
roll performance, and I'm going to give you advantage because you have an accompaniment.
Yay.
Ooh.
24.
Yay!
All right.
Nice.
It is. Oh, go ahead.
He'll leave out just like the bit about the eggs. He doesn't want that to get spread out further.
And as you start regaling everybody with the tales of the last few days of your fights against the cult and against Langdodrosa Cyanrath and against Frolam Mondoth and the rest of the cult, and the strange happenstance that would happen along the way, and your surreptitious adventure into the camp. Everybody is hanging on to every word, cheering. Several people are dancing at some of the jauntier bits. People are laughing along at the funny parts and hanging off of every word at the tense parts. They're eating out of the palm of your hand. And I need you to roll perception for me.
Oh no. Not with advantage?
Not with advantage, no.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh,
Didn't
it's
even
fine.
need it.
So as you're getting close to the end, you see something fly up and miss you by several feet, but you catch it out of the corner of your eye.
Oh.
It was a tomato.
Oh.
Oh.
As another tomato comes flying up off the side, the other side.
Whoa.
Does a 14 hit?
I'm not wearing armor.
Is that a yes?
Oh no!
Yes.
Wow.
All right. You're gonna take 1 point of tomato damage.
Tomato damage.
1 point of splash damage.
Wow.
The whole
Splatter
crowd
damage.
gasps, and standing in the aisle, breathing heavily, looking terrified, her knees shaking, is Meadow,
What?
holding several tomatoes in her hand as she starts chucking them at you and screaming, "Go away!
Whoa.
Go away! You've hurt us enough!"
Oh.
And suddenly Lennon comes running up and grabs her. "Meadow, what the hell are you doing? Mom, he's lying to us. He changes his face all the time. He just wants to hurt us." "No, honey, no, he helped us. Honey, no." And she just picks her up and starts carrying her away. As the band stops playing and everybody's just kind of silent. And you can feel eyes turn onto you, Eldrath. In the back of your head, you can hear Langdodrosa Cyanrath saying, "They would shun you at the drop of a hat." And Nighthill walks forward, and just grabs onto your shoulder. I'm so sorry." And he just starts wiping away at your shirt with his robe. Please, let's just move over here. We'll get you addressed, sir. I'm so sorry."
He'll, as he's kind of wiping the tomatoes away, he'll actually slap his hand away and just walk off.
Arthrax will chase after him.
Jessica will too.
Yeah, Zir's gonna go after Eldrath.
Before Arthrax fully gets out of earshot, he turns to Olia. Olia, go with the family. Make sure that they're okay.
You got it. Then I head off towards the family.
Actually, I have an idea. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Zir's gonna jump up on the stage. He's gonna try to distract the crowd and get the momentum going back by doing some practicing martial art moves. You know, with the like the classic, like,
Are you Cobra Kaiing this shit?
Yes.
Zera's version of kung fu fighting.
Yeah, he's gonna ask someone for a block of wood, be like, "What?" It's like, "What you do?" And you just start doing that to get the momentum of the crowd. He is terrified, by the way. He is shaking. He is doing this, but he is trying.
Go ahead and roll performance at disadvantage.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He has a minus in charisma. This is gonna be fun.
Just anyways.
The only character with low charisma.
You can do it.
Let's go, Pog.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes, let's go.
Nice.
Not bad.
Pulling it out clutch.
As you start going through Kata, and start doing some high-flying jumps and kicks, there's a certain notion of astonishment at first at the agility that you're showing off, and then the elf with the violin starts catching on and starts playing some vaguely high string notes that sound very ethereal and makes it more tries to match your movements and tries to create sharp strikes when you strike and swooping sounds when you swoop with your legs, and the crowd is thoroughly distracted by your antics and enjoying the very elegant dance that you were showing them.
Everyone was kung fu fighting.
Yeah, he will of course break dance too. He will of course break dance too. That occasionally, if he slips at all, it's do the spinning kick would be basically his martial arts looks very much resemblance of
B-boys.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a mix of like a breakdance and also like kind of like he would stretch his arm out like a crane, but it's more of. But then he'd have his legs firm on the ground.
Dance
He would, yeah. Well, it's more like not capoeira, but like he's trying to imitate his martial arts of that being a dragon, so to speak. So his martial arts is very much around a dragon. So he'd be
Dragon
doing
style.
a lot. Yes, he'd be doing a lot of dragon style stuff, like puffing his chest out and roaring or trying to roar, but it's a cat. So it's meow. You know, shit like that.
It's a key-eyed, you know, don't sell it short.
Yeah. What matters is it looks okay.
But yes, you have regained the crowd's attention as the others have moved off.
He will give a nod to the rest of them as he's currently trying not to die from sheer embarrassment. He'll continue. Could be much worse.
I don't know how close we are to the river of Greenest, but I can see
It'd take you a few minutes to walk there, but it is right. It runs through the village, so
it's where he'll. Yeah.
Arthrax slows down from his running to slowly walk up. Are you okay?
Dog's barking.
Bark, bark.
He's crouched near the riverbank and he's just gripping his lyre in his hands tightly. Just staring at the water, but you can, yeah. He moves his hand and the water starts shaping into different forms. He doesn't reply.
Jessica.
You go, Jessica.
Oh, I was gonna say Jessica by now will have caught up as well and is wanting to reach out and put a hand on his shoulder, but is hesitant.
Arthrax puts his hand on Eldrath's shoulder and just chuckles a little bit. You know, it could be worse. Could have been a rotten tomato. I mean, this is a child after all. They are gonna go a little crazy. Just stop messing with Zir and stop changing like a crazy person, and maybe she'll see that you're not bad of a guy.
Maybe don't call him a crazy person.
Holds up another hand to act like it's a barrier between his mouth and Eldrath's earshot. What else am I supposed to call him?
Not a crazy person. Look, she didn't know that you were just messing around. She didn't quite understand. I'm sure we will work things out, and maybe in the future be a little more cognizant of who's around. We know you're fine. Like, there's no way that any of us could ever doubt that you were on our side, that you are one of us. But when people see things they don't understand or don't have experience with, they can react poorly. We have already done so much for the town. I know we can show them that you're fine. And if anyone has anything else to say about it, then they can take it up with all of us. We're not gonna just leave you to try and deal with this on your own, Eldrath. Like, you've got us. We will help you. All you have to do is ask.
Eldrath stands, faces you, Jessica, and his eyes just flash with red. He says, the outside world's customs are very different. I do not need the town's approval, nor the little girls.
You may not need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it either. Meadow was scared and confused and a little girl who jumped to conclusions. I'm sure we can sort this out with her. And anyone else who may have doubts. You're fine, dude. You are our friend. And you're not alone.
We can agree on one thing here, though. She has some good aim.
And a good arm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kind of makes you wonder if she can throw a punch, too.
Well, you let me know if she does. I just need a little time.
Okay. Well, hey, we'll be back at the inn if you need us, or back with the rest of the festival. You know how to find us.
Just nods his head.
Arthur pats Eldraff on the back a couple times before start heading back to the inn.
And Jessica will also return to the festival, make sure everything's okay, and then eventually the inn.
All right. And we'll go ahead and take a break right there.
Woo!
All right, be right back, guys.
Emotions!
Emotions, kung fu,
What's funny
and
is-
singing.
Tomato!
A Disney movie in the making.
Alright, so
Right? We have all the elements.
while we're in our break, I'm gonna grab myself some food, so I'll be right
I
back.
should do that too. Yeah, we'll be right back, guys.
Get some food, stretch your legs.
Snack time.
I will be.
Stretch them leggies.
I will still
Stretch
be
them
here.
leggies out real far.
Stretches in 5-6. No, I don't want to go eat orange. Leave me alone. I already just had to.
Consume the orange.
It's low key a meme in my friend group on my online friend group where they'll like make me like I'll join and they'll say go eat. Like they'll say get out, Raven, go eat. Get out, go eat. Okay.
Oh.
You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say PR disaster.
Accurate.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer, Meadow. Unfortunate.
It's crazy.
Alright, I'll be back in a sec.
Absolutely crazy.
I did not expect that. I did not expect her to be that, I guess, confident in performing such a move, such a epic gamer move.
Oh, her legs were shaking the entire time.
Yeah. Poor girl. Unfortunate. A part of me, when I was doing the kung fu, part of me wants to air breath move like up into the air, but I'm like, I don't think that's appropriate.
Well, that might have the wrong effect.
Yeah, I was like, that might be the wrong effect.
Could say he got sniped from the meadow.
Yep. Now all I can see is fan art of Meadow crouching in a literal meadow field with a rocket launcher with a potato on it, or a tomato on it, and like has like the scope like locked in with like the target over her eye. I'm gonna get you, you stupid half dragon. You're mine. Or what's the Darth Vader quote? Oh, I have you now. That's what it was.
She missed so bad on the first two. And I was like, all right, she's going to get one more before somebody's going to intervene, and then she nailed it.
And I'm back.
If Seer was up there, just magic or just deflect a missile, just catches the tomato and throws it back at her.
Oh God.
Just out of instinct, just whoa. Like, oh shit, my bad. Sorry, this is instinct. That would have been funny.
I got me some goodies. Yay! Finally.
Just
Fillet of fish, vegetables, and mac and cheese.
Nice. What were you gonna say, Dana?
I was going to say, it was like that moment when you palm the dodgeball. You know?
Yeah.
When somebody throws the dodgeball at you and you just hold out your hand and palm it and get it and pull it in. And everybody's just like, no! It's just like, yeah, go back. You're out, get out. And then somebody nails you in the face.
That'd be it too. That'd be amazing.
I return with shrimp tacos.
Hooray. Ooh,
Shrimp
shrimp
tacos.
I could get some Cheez-Its.
Did you need some salsa? Did you need some salsa on those? Because I believe it is on your robes.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Low ball. Oh.
Help! My DM's roasting me.
r/D&D does. My DM said that I was covered in salsa.
I am being D&D'd harassed. Help me.
Time to be a murder hobo and kill some little girl.
Time to show Meadow she was right.
What did I just get out on?
Something about killing Meadow.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm supposed to confront them, not talk about killing them.
not the Skyrim mod.
Don't.
Oh yeah.
Well, boy. Hopefully my
Oh, I
intelligence
hated the
does.
children in Skyrim.
I'm already dealing with one player in another game who's just about to completely derail an arc with a single move. And I'm just sitting here like,
Like in a bad way or in like a funny way.
I mean, you know, I'm not happy because it's just basically throwing away everything I've written.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
It's just highlight, select all, delete.
Yeah, because this is the superhero campaign, and they play a sentient AI robot, and it has the variable ability, which allows you to kind of create powers on the fly. Well, when I approved this, I said that they would have to use it for offensive weapons only. Well, and they've been very liberal about how they've used offensive. And now they're introducing a virus that is introduced by nanobots that is going to only affect people involved in illegal activity. It will force them to basically give up all of their stolen goods and report themselves to the police and turn in all of the state's evidence that they have.
Oh no. Also,
And
I'm
I'm-
back.
Wow.
And
What'd you get?
I was literally looking at it like, there is, technically there isn't anything in the book that says you can't do this, but doing this is going to basically just cut this arc down from, 8 episodes to 3.
Oh.
Damn.
So, like, that's
Oh my.
just, I don't know. That just feels like I'm really disappointed and I'm really upset about it. And I don't want to stop them from having their fun and doing something, but at the same time, it's always just like, well, what about my fun?
DM get to have fun, and
Also-
and you're playing masks, right?
No, it's Mutants and Mastermind.
Oh, that's right.
But
I
like
wanna
the
point
thing
out-
is, yep.
I had my headphones on the entire time that I was in the kitchen there.
Oh no.
And if anyone so much as lays a finger on Meadow, I will kill them.
No.
We were joking, Jesus.
Or were we?
Or were we?
Arthrox
Skyrim.
is not the type of man to kill children.
Hold on, I'm right back. I gotta go download a Skyrim mod. It's almost done.
Now, Sorrow, that's a different character story.
I almost had a similar situation with the game that I'm running IRL, in that the players discovered very early on that the unquote goddess of this world was kind of dead. And they caught on too quickly because they're like, she's asking them to do a different task now, and they like already know that she's an ass and like doesn't care about them, so they're like, why should we do it? I'm just like, oh no, the plot is falling apart. And I was also like, but they're like, we're doing it for us, not for you. I'm like, thank God. It's like, okay, whew, we're okay. I don't have to rewrite everything.
I think what really bugs me about this situation, though, is that they are like so very close to like reaching the point of the arc where everything starts tipping.
Oh, so it's
And-
like right there.
It's like right there, and it's just like you guys have no idea how close you are to just like forcing his hand. And now it's like, because like the way this is going down is that he knows one of their identities, one of their people's identities.
Oh.
And so he's basically threatening them with like, he's saying this is a bargaining chip. And then they're like, well, we don't care. We'll come forward anyway. And just, you know, so to hell with our super secret identity. And he's like, oh yeah, there's also the fact that if my guys on the streets don't hear from me in a certain amount of time, they have standing orders to wreck everything, just wreak havoc. And and the words that he used specifically were piles of bodies.
Oh god.
All right, so this guy is basically doing the chicken challenge, where he's
Yeah.
basically saying, I am crazy enough to do this. Are you crazy enough to let me do it?
Oh
And
god.
the problem is
Yeah.
that he's going up against a sentient AI who basically has no emotion. And the other character is like he's dead technically. His soul is trapped in another realm, so he's just the ashen remains of his body. So he's a smoke creature, so he's kind of detached from the world. So basically the two wrongest people to make this, you know, play
Right,
against. Yeah, because they're basically like, we don't care, and it's like, and I'm sitting here like, you really should care, because he's not.
Please care. Please care.
Because I don't know if they understand that he means gang war, essentially.
He means like mass, like city level destruction.
Like, the city's going to burn, kind of thing.
Literally.
Yeah.
wake up, samurai! You got a city.
Oh,
to
right. I
burn.
was just thinking, oh, it's Night City all over again. Shit.
Also,
Here's
I
hoping
chuck-
to figure it out.
hopefully. Also, I chuckled when you said piles of bodies, not because I'm a sadistic fuck, but because someone in my chat put Komodo hype the instant you said that. You said piles of bodies, I just see Komodo hype. I'm like, okay.
Actually, that's PogChamp now.
It is technically PogChamp now. That is very true. And it is Eldreth's face when the tomato hit him.
Oh. All right. Well, is everybody back then?
I'm back.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Is-
I'm back.
All right, nice.
I'm thinking more the surprised Pikachu.
As it comes down.
Not all.
The old. I didn't think I was doing that bad.
Yeah, I was like, who could have done that? I'm like, oh no, is the crowd gonna hate him? And it's metal. I'm like, oh, right. Forgot about that.
It's fine. She's my true follower.
She will come to the light eventually.
All right. Well, everybody back ready to get back into it then?
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So, as we return, Olia,
That's me.
you were following the family back to the inn as Linen is holding Meadow, who is crying and just kind of making a bit of a scene, having a temper tantrum of sorts. As they get into the inn. Go ahead.
I was just gonna walk up to them, but yeah, go ahead. Your line. I'll probably do it when they get in.
Yeah, but they enter the inn, and she puts Meadow in a chair at a table and just kind of kneels down in front of her, and she's, Meadow, what was that about? What, Mr. Eldrath is one of the people who helped the city. He wasn't involved. She just stares down at the ground, just not saying anything.
Well, at this point, Olia comes in and just asks first, "Is everything okay? How's everybody doing?"
We're fine, Olia. Thank you for your concern. I am so sorry. If Mr. Eldrath, if I don't see him, please tell him we are so sorry, and anything we can do to make up for this. I don't know what's come over her. She just looks back to Meadow. It's like, I really don't understand, sweetie. What's wrong? And she just kind of looks up at her mother, and he's a dragon. You can't trust dragons.
I mean, I turn to Meadow and go, partly, but he's fully on our side. Let me tell you, back at the cave, he's the one that helped us get out alive. He was one of the toughest ones trying to fight off their kind. Even though he may look like them, he knows what those dragons' intentions are. Just because he looks like one doesn't mean he acts like one.
Then why does he put different faces on?
Probably trying to mess around with Seer again, as he utters that to himself. But then
and she kind of Go ahead.
Yeah, but then turns to Meadow and goes, "It's a disguise sometimes. Actually, it helped us get in one time to their camp. It was quite scary. I don't know how we would have gotten through otherwise." I don't know. She
kind of looks and quirks her head a little bit at you.
Well, honestly, when we were trying to get to that cave and whatnot, we were just trying to get through their camps and whatnot. It was quite a tough one. A lot of the dragon folk were there, and yeah, they were not letting us in unless we were prisoners to them. And yeah, Eldrath did pretend to be one of them, and yeah, just made sure that we were not taken advantage of. Once we got through and whatnot, he just turned back to us, and he meant business trying to take them down. He ended up helped taking down that big blue dragon the other day. One from back when that came into our town and tried to wreak havoc.
And Linen leans down and grabs Meadow's hands and, "Honey, you remember the big, tall, scary dragon man? He attacked us. He attacked this city, and he fought Eldrath. And Eldrath wasn't here that first night because he was really hurt. He almost died, and he did that to save us. I mean, I know he's scary, but he's a good person."
He was the one that actually took him down, that big, mean blue dragon. He was the one that defeated him. I can remember it like it was yesterday. You should feel comfortable with this.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't actually Eldrath.
Keep in mind, out of character, keep in mind Olia's intelligence.
It also was yesterday.
I figured that was what you were playing at, but
partly that and partly not knowing myself. But anyway,
for the sake of the story, I will not be offended.
Yeah. Only as hungry as like a goldfish. Anyway.
Lennon just kind of pats Meadow's head and just says, "All right, well, maybe it's just a little too much excitement for the day. We'll go ahead and turn in early. How about you go upstairs and get ready for bed, and I will make a little plate of cookies. How'd that?" And Meadow just kind of nods her head and just gets up out of the chair and looks up at you, Olia. Tell Mr. Eldrath I'm sorry.
Oh, sure, tell him that.
And then she walks off up the stairs to their private quarters.
You hear from upstairs, Eldritch Blast!
No!
No!
Hellish
No.
rebuke the tomato! Hellish rebuke the tomato!
Oh my god! Horrible people!
No!
Sorry.
Plot twist, Meadow is actually a level 12 Archmage.
Oh,
Plot twist, Meadow is the head of the cult. Plot twist.
Oh, God.
No!
No, plot twist, Meadow's God.
Taisel says she's seen too much. Get rid of
that's great.
Like, yeah. Getting back to
But the rest of you make your way back into the crowds as night starts to carry on and it starts to get a little bit later and crowds start to thin out a little bit. Eldrath, it's been more than an hour, and I assume you want to pick up your order.
Eldrath will use the Mask of Many Faces before walking back into the village, and he will just look like he'll look like a female peasant of the village. It's kind of raggedy clothes and all that stuff.
Nobody really pays you any mind.
And yeah, he'll make his way back to the armorer.
As the gnome is at her workshop, still tinkering away a little bit with a pair of gauntlets. And she looks up and sees you. Well, hello, pretty lady. How can I help you?
Oh, you think I'm pretty? As he waves his hand and the form drops.
That's just a little bit weird.
I mean, look at me.
Yeah, I can see. Did you get in another fight or something? What's that red stuff on your robes there?
I had a little bit too much salsa.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That'll do it. You know, it's not a festival unless you stain one of your good robes, right? As she gets up and walks over to her cart, and comes back carrying your leather armor with the pauldron attached, and lays it out. So I'm, keeping in mind your size and wanting to not be weighed down and everything. She opens up the leather armor, and you see inside there's a new lining. It's very soft, simple fabric. And then she pats her hands, and you hear a little bit of clanking inside. Go ahead and touch it.
Run his hand over it.
And inside you can feel what you can only assume is about 100 copper pieces interwoven in between the leather armor and the new lining.
Cool.
So, simple fix. Don't be getting hit with any big axes or anything like that. But I think most swords, hand axes, battle axes, I think you'll get a little extra layer of protection in there. It'll protect you, if again though, just dodge, really. Just it works so much better.
Thank you.
Thanks, Aunt Piccolo.
Yeah, I was gonna say dodge.
He'll take the time to put it on, see how it fits.
She adjusts the strap on the shoulder pauldron a little bit just to get a nice snug fit without it being too tight, making sure that you have plenty of range of motion in your arm. And what this is going to do for you is that you are going to be getting, with this armor and this armor only, you have damage reduction of 1 point for slashing damage, and all bludgeoning attacks have disadvantage against you.
Whoa!
Nice.
The power of
Damage
copper.
reduction to slashing and bludgeoning, and bludgeoning has disadvantage?
Yes. And the bludgeoning is because of the shoulder pauldron. It's very well padded. It's going to give you, it's going to help out a little bit with you taking a hit, but in the long term, probably not going to do that much. It doesn't raise your AC at all, so you're still going to be, eligible to take a hit, but this will give you a little bit of an advantage.
I will label it as modified leather armor.
There you go.
I have a nickname for this armor. The dollar.
This armor once belonged to a great general. His name was Dollar.
I was gonna go with
dollar.
I was gonna go with pinch a penny.
Tazel said the power of the penny.
Indeed.
Fun fact, this is actually a lot of older peasantry armor, like ninja armor, was oftentimes interwoven coins
Nice.
underneath leather wrapping. So, just a little adaptation of that. But
Nice.
there you go. You have some slightly modified leather armor.
Hooray. The only other thing Eldreth would want to try to do before going to the inn is to see if any letters have arrived.
As you walk to the inn, the others are arriving at the inn after having spent a little more time mingling with the crowd, congratulating Zir for his wonderful performance.
Zir will awkwardly bow, like the classic head to, he would do the one where you put like your fist over your palm and then like bow and then hop off the stage, and he looks okay, but his head is not, because he does not understand how he did that. And he'll just walk back to once he sees Jessica in Arthrax back speed, come back and be like, okay, is Eldrath okay?
He just needs a little time alone, I think.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
I was planning to go check on him, but if he needs to be alone, that's fair.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little winded after presenting in front of a crowd. Never done that before. Don't want to do that again.
How'd it go?
Oh, they seem to like it. No tomatoes were thrown at me, so not too
It's
bad.
always good.
Yeah. Either way, if they threw it at me, I would have caught it and thrown it back at him with my stuff. But you know.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, poor Meadow.
I was gonna say, maybe it's a good thing Meadow wasn't throwing the tomatoes at you then.
Yeah. As my master used to say, what comes around goes around.
See, mine would say what comes around gets a blade in the side, but sure, we'll go with that.
Has Olia come back yet? Just yeah, out of character. I kind of missed that.
I mean, you're only still at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I was gonna say-
everybody would be heading to the inn, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't come back to there. I thought I was leaving the inn. Sorry, just made
Yeah.
confusion.
I could also quote Ricky from Trailer Park Boys and say, "What comes around's all around."
Moving
That would
on.
Yes.
So as you all return to the inn towards the end of the evening, Linen is behind the bar, just kind of looking a little bit beside herself. She doesn't really notice you enter.
Arthrax walks up to the counter and taps it to give her a warning that someone's right there.
She kind of looks up. Oh, Mr. Arthrax, hello.
You okay?
Yeah, just worried about my daughter. That's all.
I'm sure she'll be all right. There was a little misunderstanding. I think she saw something that Eldrath wasn't expecting her to see. That's all.
I think it might be a bit more than that, unfortunately. Meadows had some nightmares last couple of days. She keeps seeing the dragon that attacked the village, and I don't know. I think she's scared of that, and I hate saying it, but I think Mr. Eldrath reminds her of that a little bit.
So she thinks
Poor thing.
Eldrath might turn against the village.
I mean, she's a young girl. I don't think she understands everything that's happening here, but I think in her mind, that's why she's afraid.
Poor girl. Well, you have our word. That's not going to happen.
I had no concern that it would. I have seen the type of people that you all are, and it is good. Troublesome, maybe, in some situations, but I hope that Mr. Eldrath is unharmed.
I think Meadow managed to bruise his pride more than anything, but we told him to come on back whenever he's ready. Hopefully he'll be joining the rest of the group for the night.
He better, otherwise I'll just drag him back myself.
No,
He also has all that
Don't.
stuff waiting here. He has to come back to grab his stuff. I mean, I'm not grabbing it for him. That's way too much stuff.
I mean, come on, there's food here too and whatnot. Who would say no to food?
You'll be fine. Everyone deals with a little bit of misunderstanding from time to time. I would know from recently, but if you can't dish it, then if you can't take it, then don't dish it. And I think you can dish it. So I think everything will be okay. Just hopefully that we'll be leaving in the morning. So hopefully whatever happens from here is in good spirit for the town.
Well, I do hope I see Mr. Eldrath before he leaves. Seems that while we were out, I didn't think that there was going to be a messenger coming through today, but while we were out at the festival, somebody left a letter addressed to him, but I didn't see anybody. I just found it tacked up to the door. I Not sure what it's about, but it is his, and he was telling me to look out for it, so I guess he was expecting it.
Do you want us to?
We'll be sure he drops by to pick it up before we head out.
Well, I'd be happy to leave it with you, as long as you promise to get it to him.
I think we can make that happen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
As she hands over the sealed envelope.
Zir will take it in pocket with the other documents. In his robe.
I need to go check on Meadow, so
Of course, son.
if you need anything, help yourselves. I need to go tend to my family. As she steps away from the bar.
Arthur sighs and just walks over to a table in the corner to sit down with his new knife and starts to meditate, link, however you want to put it.
Focus on it, focus on the design of it and all of the inscriptions.
Yeah.
Get the feel of it. It is a good throwing knife. It's very well weighted.
Yeah, hold in your hand, just stare at it.
For an
slowly
hour.
Press your finger off the blade, just bringing it closer to your. I mean, what?
Maybe practice tossing it up in the air and accidentally stabbing yourself. Like, ow. New weight. Okay, I gotta work on that.
Feel the cold steel along your fingertips. The sharpness of the edge.
The Doom Slayer.
Oh, the amount of penetration you will achieve with this.
Whoa!
Nice.
Arthur will just toss it up, unsheath it first, and then toss it straight up in the air and hold the sheath upwards, like he's gonna attempt to its return to put it back in the sheath.
Well, it returns to your hand.
Ah.
No, so not the sheath. But if you're not quite attuned to it yet, so if you wanted to try to catch it in the sheath, I would allow it. It would be a dexterity roll, or a sleight of hand roll, rather.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Alright, let's attempt it for fun.
Oh,
For funsies.
He's gonna stab himself with a leg.
Okay. Just splits it.
Let's hope that's
Oh, no.
not gonna happen. You said sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Oh no!
Hang on.
Oh, no.
In my
Oh my,
head.
it's gonna happen.
One.
Hang on. I didn't even see. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
In my head, I was like, not one, please, not one, please. Yes. Yes.
Someone's going to the hospital.
So, you flip it up a couple of times, just kind of getting the feel of it as it rotates in the air, and you catch it by the handle. And then you give it one more, with a little extra oomph. And it goes flying up into the air and sticks in the rafter. And you look up and it's just like, oh shit, it's in there. It's like, oh no.
No.
And everybody looks over after hearing the thunk.
I helped. You just got the knife, buddy.
He's gonna do a two-handed face palm and just go, yeah, and just starts crawling up on the wall to the rafter to try and get it out.
Oh,
As
God.
you start walking up the wall to the rafter, by the time you get to the knife, it zaps and returns to your other hand.
Oh.
See, there we go.
Wow.
Eldroth would probably walk in at this moment and see.
Exorcism.
There he is.
What is happening here?
The usual.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Anyway, Zir, don't you have something to give Eldrath?
Oh yes, of course. Not. You had to phrase it like that, didn't you? And he's gonna pull out the letter, walk over to Eldrath, and say, Lennon told me that you had a letter, and we didn't look at it. I promise. This is for you.
His eyes will widen and he'll. Yeah, he won't like snatch it from your hands, but he does take it very quickly.
Eagerly.
Yeah. I thank you. I believe I will be retiring.
Oh, wait, before you go, Oya just interrupts. Meadow said she's sorry. I told her about how you did all these great things for us, how you helped save us. I think she's at least a little better. Oya scratches his head.
There was no real harm.
You good though?
Of course.
I'm inciting.
Okay. You can roll deception if you want to hide your
Nat 20.
Wow.
Whoa!
Nat 20.
Wow.
All right. Well, let me see if I can counter with my own natural 20. Yeah, time.
Aw.
Wow.
I mean, close.
Close, but no cigar.
But still 20, so that's good.
I was gonna be amazed if you met him for the 25.
It's like the classic Fullmetal Alchemist double grip, like the.
you notice my new armor, or at least my updated armor, and you're just, wow, that's some good armor.
I meant to look at your eyes, but instead I looked at the armor. Ooh.
Yeah.
My eyes are up here, joke.
I knew you. Fuck you. I see you got an upgrade.
Yes. So I don't get as hurt as last time.
That's good.
Like,
You-
they had the pleasure of falling unconscious. I did not.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of nearly breaking my legs and my throat. But probably less dangerous on my end than yours.
Anyway, rest well, Eldrath.
Thank you. And
See you in
he
the
will.
morning.
Yep. He will just kind of bow his head, and he'll head up to his rooms.
Arthrax would not jump off. He would just carefully crawl back down on the wall to get back down to the floor.
I have to ask you, Arthrax, what is it like doing that? I mean, I've wall run before. You know, I killed one of the cultists when they invaded this tavern by wall running and whacking in the head. But what is it like being upside down? Or
It has a lot of blood rushing to the head, I can tell you that much. But when you do it so many times, you get used to it. It's kind of freeing sometimes.
it's like almost flying,
Hmm.
except you need a ceiling
Yeah.
and a wall.
He carefully sheaths the knife. I hid from my mentor a few times back when he was training me. Whenever I just didn't want to do chores or train, I would just try and hide in the ceiling in the darkest corners. Didn't always work.
I'm guessing he had a sharp eye.
That or he knows where to throw a rock.
Oh. Well, at least he threw rocks and not fire. Or ice, I guess, in the case.
True.
Well, it's been a long day. And I think my social abilities are up to here as he points to the very tippy top of his ear. I think I'm going to go and enjoy a nice bath and then go to sleep. So good night to you all. And he will go off and have a warm bath. Actually, would he just bathe himself? No, he's gonna have a warm bath because he's being quirky today. Yeah, he'll have a bath and then go to sleep.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything before going to bed?
Arthur is going to write a quick letter to his mentor and brother about most of what happened throughout the past couple of days and how the townsfolk are nice, and even throw in the little part about how a little girl just tomatoed the bard. And then
The bard lock.
send it off before going to bed.
Truly a bard's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Getting
Tomatoes.
booed on stage.
Oh man.
Well, since he knows his
Boy,
little brother will
Eldrath.
get a kick at that.
And anybody else?
Nothing here.
Nope. Pretty done.
All right. So as you all rest well for the evening, gaining the benefits of a long rest.
Get that 1 HP of tomato damage back.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Tomato damage, no laughing matter.
It will stain you.
Will
It
stain.
crossed my mind to use shield, but it would have been excessive for tomatoes.
She just puts up a hand, just the tomato slaps against like a glass barrier, pretty much.
So, the next morning, getting up a little bit earlier than you had before, knowing that you do have a day, quite a few days of travel ahead of you, and start gathering up all of your belongings. As everybody convenes in the downstairs in the inn,
Morning.
Hello.
So good, morning. I feel much better now. Stretching.
Lennon bringing out a couple of plates of food for you. Good morning breakfast. Get you plenty of energy for the day. Eat up. We got plenty.
God, I could get used to this.
Oh, I'm more than welcome to.
Thanks.
Thank you
you.
for everything.
I mean, I'm the one who should be thanking you all. You've done so much for my family and for this town. So a good breakfast is the least I can do.
Well,
And
it
then
does
she,
so much for
leaves
our
you to,
system.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it does so much for our health, though.
And she smiles at you and goes back to seeing to the other patrons as well. As you all eat and enjoy the meal, there is a little bit of an uncomfortable silence amongst some of the other crowd, not really wanting to address what had occurred yesterday. And then Nighthill walks in with 2 guards. Good morning, my friends. How are we?
Oh, can't complain.
It's good to hear.
All good here.
Nice and refreshed by this great breakfast. Thanks, Lennon.
She gives you a smile and a wave. Nighthill just kind of smirks and motions out towards the front, and he says, "I took the liberty of gathering up the horses from the stables for you and tying them up off the side for you. All of them equipped with saddles, saddlebags, and I took it upon myself to stock them with some rations and some water skins for you. About 10 days worth. I think that should be more than enough. I understand with horses it's about about a week travel to El Terrell, so that should cover you.
Thank you.
Of course. Also, as he reaches into his robes and pulls out a rolled up piece of parchment, this may come in handy. This is a map of the tradeway that leads to El Terrell. I had one in my study, and figured it might be good for you to have just in case you get lost.
Arthrax takes the map. He opens it up and takes a look at it.
It's a fairly simple cartographer's map. It's just showing mostly the local area around these mountains. The barest hint of the Sunset Mountains are being shown in the top corner, but leading up the tradeway to El Terrell, would, as you can see from the distance, with the horses, is probably going to take about, if you push it, about maybe 6 days.
Have you heard any rumors about any trouble through these tradeways?
My friend, there is always trouble in the tradeways. It's always best to travel in a caravan. I understand that in your situation that might be a little bit more difficult, but one would hope that they would know not to mess with the heroes of Greenest. But if bandits decide to take their chances, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling them.
Okay.
Well, if anybody has any other questions for me, I'm needed back at the keep. I have several meetings that I have to attend.
Oh, never mind, actually. Nope, just realized it. Never mind.
No, oh, well, all's well then. I bid you farewell and safe passage on your travels, and again, I can't thank you enough for what you have done for us here. And Bahamut, watch over you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Zero will bow.
Alright, thoughts?
Knight will take his leave and head out, leaving everybody at the inn.
Arthrax
I'll
keeps
just-
looking at
go
the
ahead.
map while everyone is eating.
Eldrath will finish his food quickly and begin prepping his saddle with all the things.
All of the things.
All of the
The
things.
poor horse.
Yeah, let's say that poor fucking horse.
Yeah.
Man.
All the things.
Yep.
That poor horse, yeah. So,
Hey, we could...
So,
you now have, each of you have a horse that is capable of helping you travel. They do require a little bit of upkeep, but you do have the supplies to do so. You've been given about 20 days worth of food for the horses as well. It's mostly light, it's just a little bit of hay and some feed and such.
mhm.
Alfalfa
just-
mostly, it looks like.
Would we just add that as a separate?
You could. It's horse food, I guess. Horse feed would be appropriate,
Okay.
and put that as 20, and it weighs 0.1 per.
Gotcha.
Sorry. Is this a draft horse, riding horse, or
Riding horse.
Riding horse. Okay.
As you all start moving your items out of your rooms and loading up the horses, several people coming out to see you off, wishing you well as you start putting everything into saddlebags and tying everything down.
I'm gonna miss this place. Reminds me of when I left my hometown. It's just so sweet to have a nice, warm send-off. Wipes
You
it.
can always come back, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing saying you can't come back.
But it always hurts to go. And then Oya just keeps packing.
Arthrax finishes his preparations, just hops up on his horse, his eyes still glued to the map, just deep in thought.
Gonna be our navigator then, Arthrax?
Yeah, I guess I can. Just pondering this over with bandits and any kind of things that are out there. I'm just trying to pinpoint, like, areas of possible ambushes and such.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, best to be prepared rather than be attacked by surprise.
Would be okay. Zir never riding a horse before.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
He's gonna kind of look at it, kind of walk around it, staring at it, and be like, "So, you're supposed to ride these things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Does it enjoy? Like, does it mind?"
No.
As Zir, as you're kind of holding the bridle for your horse, the horse leans its head into your ear and just
Zir's like, "Ah, what? Oh, okay, good horse."
roll animal handling.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh
boy.
no.
Oh, Zir.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. As you reach out and start petting at the horse's velvety nose, it kind of blinks at you and twitches its ears before it just kind of submits to the petting.
Is it common to name these things? Like, I feel like it's
I
kind
mean-
of like a pet.
They were probably already named at the stable. Like, this is where they've lived their lives.
That doesn't mean you can't name it if you want to get attached.
Yeah, if you want to give it a little nickname, you can.
I'm gonna. I'll think about it. I've never rode a horse before. Kind of.
They always say the first
it's-
time's the most
it's so-
memorable. Oh,
It's not hard. Just stick one foot, and Jessica will explain by example. Stick one foot in the... I forget what they're called.
Stirrup.
Out of character, I legit with stirrup. Yes, thank you. One foot in the stirrup, lift yourself up, leg over, and sit.
And roll animal handling.
Oh boy.
And you're in a dress.
As you hoist yourself up, the horse kind of walks back a little taken back by the sudden shift in weight, but it settles and allows you to mount.
Whew.
Do we all need to do animal handling to mount?
As it turns out, yes.
Oh, no.
oh, great.
To be
It's all
fair,
the thing.
These horses have probably never seen creatures quite as diverse and unique as us. So
God, I hope my thickness
Diverse
doesn't
and
affect-
unique, huh?
I was being nice.
Yay.
I wonder what I rolled.
The
So-
horse is not afraid of the spider.
Yeah. Spider!
Olia made a
Ow.
new best friend.
Yeah.
So
I hit
Eldrath,
my elbow.
he brought all the things down and kind of set them to the side, near the horse, not like just against the building, basically.
Oh man.
And he's just gonna kind of make his presence known to the horse, and he'll kind of coo at it, talking softly, and reach out slowly as tries to pet the horse.
Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Oh, thank God.
All
As
right.
you reach out and pet the horse along the mane, it kind of lets out a little bit of a breath. And then kind of leans in a little bit to kind of nudge your hand to force it up a little bit higher to the ears.
He obliges and scratches the ears. He'll take a quick look and see if it's a male or female. It's like,
Is this an animal?
You know what?
Priorities.
You know what?
Ah,
I did not go into that much detail. Emily.
Oh.
you stomped the DM on
And-
details.
And you know what? I will roll a D2 to determine
okay.
what it is.
Oh my god.
We'll say a 1 is male and 2 is a female.
I already have a name for it.
You got a female horse there.
What
All right.
what is my horse?
Oh, no,
Oh my God.
What color? Okay, it's also. What
You
color?
also got a.
What
Oh,
color?
for fuck's sake.
There.
I'm actually thinking about this. I was genuinely asking, like, what does it look like?
I need to know just because of the name I'm giving.
Tell you
There
what.
are-
Why don't we
there's-
sort out the horses during the ad break?
Please.
There are 2 chestnut-colored ones. There is 1 dark brown one. There is 1 black one and a white one. The chestnut ones are twins.
No, Zir, you can't have a yin and yang.
Oh, I want to have a yin and yang cherry. Can I have the white one? Because that would be yin and yang, a black cat and a white horse.
Oh.
I'll do one of the
All right.
twins.
But as you
Chad,
mount
I'm gonna
up,
run the ad.
you all
Run my
mount
ad
up.
break. We'll be back in a few.
I'm gonna put up my BRB screen.
But go ahead, Dana.
No, it's fine. We'll just go ahead and take a break here.
Thank you.
We. All right. We'll be right back.
I need to do some
Funny
technical
enough.
malfunction fixing.
Funny enough, Ethan,
Yeah.
I was not paying attention to whether the horse had a pee-pee or not.
Hey, I just wanted to know if I could call it a boy or a girl. I just want to be like, if it's a boy, I'll say, oh, it's a good boy. Or if it's a girl,
I have a
That's
name,
all.
but
It's a good question.
You could have just made that decision yourself, honestly.
No, I wanted to put it on Dana.
No, I
make
wanted to
him
put
have
him-
our fate.
I
All
wanted,
right.
I wanted to put him in that position.
DM will remember this.
Yeah.
This is
Dana.
a payback for the tomato.
I was gonna say, Dana. I think this is a worthwhile entry to shit my players say.
Funny enough,
All
I
right.
did not keep track of pee-pee or not.
It's the newest highlight. Is the horse male or female?
I swear to God, if someone highlights that on my stream, I'm deleting it.
You're gonna highlight it on
alright.
my stream, and it will gladly stay there.
All right.
Gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
I am going to take a bio break and grab a drink. So
Yeah, I
will
need to grab a
switch
soda
over-
or something.
I need
switch over to
water.
my BRB screen.
I just need to test and make sure things are working properly because they weren't for some reason. Yep.
I'm just recording this. I'm not streaming it.
Yeah, no, for some reason my keyboard is not wanting to type whatsoever. Oh, I got Z's working. Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
I am currently vibing.
Kill.
My one of my friends was asking about the party, and I said, "Oh, one's a half dragon." He said, "How does that work?" I said, "Well, I said, I don't know entirely."
Let me teach you the ways of halflings.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. He's not half dragon. He's half dragonborn.
Right.
Which is, there's a huge difference between half dragons and half dragonborn.
Yes.
Actually, half
very-
dragonborn isn't really a thing. That's a homebrew thing that I somehow got Dana to agree to. I don't know.
So how heavy were the horse feed bags?
0.1.
0.1. Thank you.
But there's 20 of them, so technically like 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Okay.
All right, I'm just making sure so I have this all in my inventory or whatever we're putting them in.
Yeah. I'll add my inventory stuff to.
Well, I was doing it now
well,
while my
good.
keyboard is working, so
Yeah, no, it's good. But I have my character on an app on my phone, which is what I reference if I need to look something up quickly.
Oh.
But
I-
Azir, good job with distracting people.
Yeah. Go me.
And
Sorry,
I'll be
that was-
right back because I need to put some dishes away and grab a drink.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I was preparing for Eldrath to stay at the river because Zero would have done the walk over, start tossing stones into the river chat. You know, like, puts one leg, curls it under, sits next to Eldrath like that, starts throwing stones in the river. Like, so
So you had tomatoes thrown at you.
Children,
Good
huh?
potatoes.
Could have been. Just be like, kids are assholes, yeah?
You almost, yeah. I mean, Dana almost triggered like real life PTSD because I got 5 brothers and
Oh,
it's like, goddamn kid.
God damn it, kids. Yeah.
Gonna leave the town. It's like, what happened? Why is Meadow gone?
Oh,
no.
She's been in her room all day. Oh no. God, that'd be horrible, but also very funny. Oh, my mod finished installing. Look at that.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
And I have
did not
returned
have
with the
time
dessert
with
of
that.
champions.
Excellent. No,
Oh,
I
that
had
one hurt.
that. I could tell it really came out.
Oh
Maybe
man.
do that.
I heard mention of ice cream. Now I want ice cream.
I got the last piece of a chocolate brownie my partner's made.
Ooh. I have 1 pint of Dutch ice cream in my freezer right now. I had
Yes.
I had 2 pints, but one got removed last night. Because when you sit down and watch D&D, you tend to like have to distract yourself, so I just started eating as you do.
Wow.
So I just had Cheez-Its and some ice cream because I'm a healthy boy. Yep.
You're a healthy
Meal
boy?
of millennial champions. Empty carbs.
Yes.
My favorite.
Tacos. Tazel, you should double check Telegram, by the way.
A taco
Oh.
night.
Oh yeah, Duff. Do you want to go on the walk tomorrow? Whatever.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Try to be up at some time before 2 p.m.
Woo! Do you stream it?
Going on
So you
walks.
stream it too, right?
Stream at 3.
Stream at 3. Okay. Yeah, because I have class from 12:40 to 1:30. So it'd probably be like when I wake up, like 11ish, if that works.
I can try to be up by 11.
All right, no worries if you can't. I apologize for forgetting about. It really slipped my mind until like midnight. I was like, oh wait.
It's totally cool. Don't worry about it.
Tomorrow I have nothing but doing avatar skin work for VR chat.
I need to play VR chat more. I just got it last week and I played with Duff once and I haven't touched it in a week because I've been
What's your VR chat user? I can look you up and send you a friend.
I believe it's just my name. I think it's just Raven Alt. All one word.
Give me a minute.
Should be at least. I spent 2 hours on it. The first hour and a half was spent me hanging out with a bunch of Kermits and phasing
God.
through maps. And
Always fun.
then the last half an hour was spent hanging out with Duff and watching a werewolf game while dressed as a kangaroo Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Well, I feel sorry that you even had to be surrounded by a bunch of Kermits.
Oh, it
Those
was
are-
hilarious. Oh, they were cool. It was fine. I also went skin shopping, as you do when you first join VR chat. I'm like, I have to find a bunch of avatars to get.
True.
Give
Yeah, I'll
me
probably add you too.
1
Yeah,
second.
feel free to.
I'm gonna send this personally to you, so I can make sure I grab the right person, or I found the right person.
I'm also
Is that
excited.
yours?
How would I check? Wait, like, let me see. Yeah, that's mine. It
Okay.
should. Yeah, that's mine.
All right, adding you as a friend.
I'm also excited to go home once summer's come around the corner because I have a VR back home, so I can actually play in VR, which will be fun.
Hmm.
Oh,
I can create you a dragon skin if you want.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not gonna ask for anything. I have some interesting. Let's see. What did I pick
Oh
up?
no. I'm not gonna like charge or anything. It's like I made some skins already that are for public, and I can always make you one if you want one, just to have something at the very least.
I have a couple, but I mean, if you want to, feel free. I'm not gonna ask you to because I don't want to. I don't want to make you do any more work than you have to if you're auditioning or artists for people. Because I grabbed a couple. My favorite one so far is I found one of the Humanities in the Dark Souls DLC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like those like floating ghastly figures with like 2 white eyes, and I can just float around, and I constantly see smoke in my peripheral.
Yeah.
In my peripheral.
I walked into the bathroom in one of the maps. And I said, "Sorry, I got a vape in here." And just like stood there as a floating ball of gas, and they're just like, "No, you're good, G." I'm just like, "All right."
Nice.
Oh, I had to stretch out my leggies.
Stretch out the leggies.
I had to stretch out the leggies.
Well, Raven, I'm sending you some pictures of skins I did based on animes and Pokemon. So if you see one you like, I can always just give it to you. I don't care.
All right. I really like the purple one.
Oh,
Mech
so
1
this-
Evangelion? Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
looks cool.
Evangelion. That's interesting.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sword
I can give you that one.
Coast.
Yeah, green
Nice.
eye. That'd be
Again, well, I think I updated some of these because I found some spots I missed. So just let me quickly update those, and then when I see you, I can give it to you.
No worries. Yeah, I do need to play more because I know a lot of people play. I just like Zero, I need to overcome my social anxiety and sit down and be like, all right, let's go play with.
I mean, this is a good way of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. It works out just.
And it's virtual too, so it's not like you're gonna get really any harm out of it.
Oh yeah, no, it just takes me a minute. No, it's easier in virtual, of course. You know, just hang around.
It's easy physically, but emotionally, it can be damaging. Yay!
Zero is every character I make has some aspect of me, and Zero has my social anxiety.
Oh.
No, I do not have the instinct to punch someone when they surprise me. I don't have that.
Really?
Ironically, I actually don't even react. Usually, if someone does that, it's kind of hi, which annoys people because they'll try to jump scare me, and I'll be like, "What's up?"
I won't do that.
Hi, Rippy.
I'm so easy to jump scare.
Rippy. Is there a
Riptide.
Riptide in your chat?
There
Jealous.
is.
My friends are very easy to jump scare. Like they literally the second they told me, I went, "Oh, that's interesting," and then looked down and went, "Ah!" And they both jumped.
Yeah.
So, this will probably be as good a moment as ever.
Mhm.
So, in 2 weeks' time, we will actually not be having another episode of the Cold Blood War. We will be running a one-shot that I have created.
Woo!
This is going to be called the Brockwall Battle Arena. And we have lined up a couple of people to play in such. And Tazel, Riptide are going to be involved,
Nice.
as well as as well as Val Yotes, very good friend of very good friend of mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
As well as our very own Raven and Duff,
Hello.
who are going to be involved.
Nice.
This will just be a change of pace while I work on a few things for the Cold Blood War for the next chapter, because we're basically moving into another chapter now.
Mm.
Wow.
So that will give me time to kind of go over everything and make sure that I have it all prepped and ready to go. But this will be just something fun to just chill and enjoy and have a good time with. So
So the 25th, the Cold Blood War is having a day off.
the 25th will be a day off, yes.
Cool.
All right, that's the day before my birthday. Yay.
And you can join us at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the Brockwall Battle Arena. It will be a little bit longer, but we'll try to keep it not too long, but still enjoy and have a good time, and just a lot of combat, a lot of carnage. So I hope everybody will enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm so excited for my to play, because I put this in the Brockwall chat. I am playing a cleric, but he does not heal at all.
Oh, no.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, there.
So make sure to tune in, because you do not want to miss that. How dare Tazel, I'm sorry. This cleric will do a lot of damage, because attack clerics are scary.
Yeah, blaster clerics. Oof.
Yeah, like glass cannon clerics are quite scary.
But yes, this will be at the 25th. Excuse me, I said 4 p.m. It's actually going to be 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, that's early.
It is a little bit early, but we're going to be able. This is going to be streamable by a few others. So I know Tazel had shown interest in streaming it. Anybody else, you're welcome to. I know I will be, and I will make sure to have it highlighted and on the channel, so people can watch it if they miss it. So yeah.
I will make
Hell
sure
yeah.
to broadcast it as well. Sure.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Turn off the good tunes and put it on the
Only
better
sad.
tunes.
Pepe sad.
I can see my home from here.
Look at me go, Ma. Look at me go.
All right. So saddling up and getting on your horses, you head out of Greenest to a hero's farewell, as several people of Greenest come out to wave you on and cheer you on as you head out.
Cheers to that.
Wavy, wave, wave. Wavy, wavy, wavy.
Waves with one hand, keeps a tight hold on the map in the other.
I look forward to coming back again. As Olia waves. Belongingly.
As you're waving, there are a couple of pretty young animal folk maidens, and a couple of young bachelors as well, kind of making a couple of eyes at y'all. They want you to return too.
Oh my god.
I'm sure they do.
Seer is blushing and looking straight ahead. He is ignoring entirely.
I mean, Zir, especially the performance last night. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people want to see more of him now.
Is this in character?
What's that? No, I'm speaking.
character.
No, I'm speaking out of character.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you said a character. Stop it.
Arthur just keeps his eyes and head forward, but that doesn't mean he doesn't secretly flex with his lower hands and arms.
Weird flex, but okay.
Reminds me of the guy I served tables with. He was really buff, and every time he would hold his pad and pencil like he was ripping iron, just like
doing a big muscular.
Tell you about the specials today.
Would you like dessert with that?
Let's get those.
Medium rare? Yeah, I love medium rare.
Anyway, Elder.
Eldrath is just playing his lute as they ride into the sunrise. This morning.
You have a lute?
Uh,
You have a lyre.
Liar, sorry.
Yeah.
Liar.
Hey, if you want a lute, you can-
I stole it from the...
From me.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Screw you, Meadow.
I need to step away just for a minute, but you guys, you can continue.
I would
northeast.
Say,
Go ahead.
sorry. Oh, I was just gonna say tiny details that Zir is really leaned in on his horse. He doesn't know how to ride it, so he's like clutching like its neck, like trying not to fall. So he looked really uncomfortable on the horse, but he's going.
Poor Zir.
Well, northeast of Greenest, the terrain of the area is a mix of rolling hills and plains with mountain ranges visible in the distance. There is a trail that travels northeast, and it does take you can tell from the map that it would normally take several days. With the addition of the horses, of course, from Leosin, it will drastically cut the travel time. The travel itself is surprisingly subdued. The horses are well trained, and they do follow your commands, mostly. And there's a couple of times they trail off the path a couple of times. You know, you kind of just pull on the bridle, bring them back. The trail itself is largely filled with traders and caravans that are well guarded. More often than not, your horses just pass by the slower moving caravans and carts. Given time to reflect and take in the scenery, it's easy for your eyes to wander the rolling green hills of the lands as they feed into bigger hills and finally into the mountains, like a slow motion wave starting from a giant torrential storm until it radiates out and slowly loses its power and becomes a small rippling green wave against the feet of your horses. But it's a pleasant day. It's a warm, sun's out. It's a surprisingly hot summer day.
Arthrax just takes a break from looking at the map to slightly lean back to shout out, "Is everyone doing okay back there?"
I'm
Doing fine.
Jessica gives a thumbs up. All good.
Guessing Eldrath is just on his lyre, or he's fine.
Just plays a note from the lyre back at you.
All right.
Suddenly became a clown horn.
Yeah.
He takes a look back at the map, and is there like a good area for like a resting point?
Watching along the path, you can see a couple of spots that are fairly open and plain-like. Would make for a good camping spot. It's still a bit early in the day for you to camp just yet, but you can see that there will be a couple of spots further ahead.
We're gonna keep on moving forward. Well, once it gets later, or if you need to, say something, we'll find a place to stop.
Got it, boss.
And as you travel on through the day, and the sun starts to move along with you, coming high over top and then slowly creeping its way down over the horizon. As evening starts to fall and the sun starts to dip behind the horizon, stars come out and shine bright against the dark blue sky. Soft, cool winds coming in from the mountains to the east to blow at your robes and your hair and your fur. It will soon be too dark to travel, and rest does feel in order. Arthrax, you looking around both at the map and around the surrounding area, you do find an open, flat spot among the road next to a stream, and think that would be a good spot to make camp.
There's an area close by with some water for the horses and us. We can stop there for the night and camp.
Sounds good to me. As he's Still adjusting, but is going to. Just getting used to the horse.
As you all come to a stop and dismount and go about your ways making camp. Anything you'd like to do, go right ahead.
Arthrox would take the lead on taking all the horses to the stream to let them get some water in them.
Zir will very carefully and slowly get off the horse, and kind of pet it on the face and just say, "Thank you," because he doesn't know what to say. And then like basically just take off of the horse anything that he needs to like camp out, and just starts setting up near a tree and make sure the horse is like tied up to the tree as well. Just
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
welcome back.
We just set up camp.
Well, okay.
Also, you have a
Starting
clown
to
horn.
set up camp.
Also, you have a clown horn.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Do I
about
need
it.
red nose? I mean, I could do that. Just quick spell.
No.
Do you need me to infiltrate as a clown?
No.
I don't think that would be necessary.
Not yet.
Yeah. Clown times
Yet.
code for clown measures.
Snake.
It'll
Snake.
I'm just reminded of the Family Guy cutaway where Peter's in like a jungle war scenario and he's running around in clown clothes and makeup. So you guys are stupid. So they're gonna be looking for army guys.
Well, that one. Yep.
But yes, you all start setting up camp. Somebody can work on building a fire if anybody wants to prepare food.
Mm-hmm.
I can handle the fire.
I'll handle the food.
All right. So how are you going to start a fire?
Well, I
Jessica?
do have a tinderbox.
You do? All right. So go ahead and roll survival then.
It's better than using
All right.
magic.
Oh no.
17.
No problem. As you gather up all the tinder and the kindling that you're going to need, and start gathering up a couple of logs here and there that were falling down and nice and dry, breaking them up as you do, and building up a nice fire circle with some stones. Get it all started and hit the tinderbox against the flint against the steel, and a couple of sparks fly out, catches the kindling, and starts lighting up a little bit, blowing on it slightly. As smoke starts pouring out and a fire starts.
I got the fire
Eldrak will
started.
cast thaumaturgy on the fire pit.
As just as your fire starts to take hold, Eldrath walks by and just gives it a little bit of a snap of the fingers, and the fire is now roaring.
Oh man.
Show off.
Yeah, all right.
Zir will
Good
just
job.
look up. We'll look up, seeing the incident. Weird flex, but okay. And then look back down.
Olia turns
Jeez,
to it and
Steve.
goes,
Fire
"Hey!"
sorcerers, I mean,
So,
Hmm?
Olia turns to it and goes, "Hey, we could probably roast this jerky on here," as he pulls it out from his rations. I'm sharing.
You know you don't cook jerky, right?
Sometimes it might taste better. Why don't I try?
Arthrox has a head palm.
Just
Go
try
ahead
one
and
piece first.
it's
Fine.
you can roll survival if you want to cook it.
Throws an entire jerky supply into fire.
Y'all are losing out. Yeah.
Quickly,
Alright.
throw the jerky in the fire.
Yeah. Survival.
Yeah, sure.
See, I told you it's not that bad.
Olia knows what he's doing. He takes a couple of very
Alright.
thin sticks, and starts kind of lacing the jerky on the sticks, piercing it through, and he just kind of lays it over top of the fire, just not trying to roast it or anything. As it turns out, he's just trying to warm it up a little bit, give that little bit of a the crispiness on it.
Yeah.
And just when it looks like it's starting to get a little bit, crispier, starting to glisten a little bit, he pulls it off and hands it over to you, still on the stick.
Try it. Ain't that bad.
Jessica takes a bite.
Much better than the normal jerky you remember, because having that little extra, being a little bit warmer, it goes down a little bit easier. But also, it's kind of got a little bit of a caramelized coating.
This is my secret recipe.
All right.
Bacon.
You proved me wrong. It's really good.
Sometimes it doesn't hurt
Nicely
to experiment.
Zir will take one of the warmed up jerky, take a bite, very cautiously nibble a little bit, and just be like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, you went, no, it's not bad. Good job." Let's start munching on it.
Arthrax will take one of the jerkies and sit down and just take another look at the map while he's eating.
All right, save some for me. Then Olia finally takes his own piece and has one. That's how I remembered it.
What time is it right now in the world, Dana?
I mean, if I had to put a time on it, it's probably about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Okay. Another time then.
What, do you have a monk date or something?
No, I have catnip.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep eating the jerky.
Gonna season the jerky with
Zir.
No, I thought of that. I thought of the same thing, but no.
Zir goes on a hike. Hike.
I'll be back. I'm going for a hike.
Oh, that'd be horrible. Zir tries to do that and he does a fail roll and gets everybody with some catnip jerky.
He goes to sniff it and he sneezes and it blows everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
Like, what the hell? Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Anyways, he does not do that. He's going to keep eating his jerky. He thinks about it and he goes, it's better to save it for a rainy day. Just keep munching on his jerky quietly. Much like how a cat would eat. You know, like how a cat eats, or like move their neck very violently whenever they're eating something, like
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Arthrax is more rip and tear.
Eldris just stares, kind of like just curious at the. You never really paid mind to how y'all ate back at the tavern, but now he's noticing.
I immediately thought of Arthritis making a web on the jerky, like how
Suck the juices out.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
my gosh.
you make a web between two trees, you throw it onto the web, and you climb onto the web and start like kinkooing it and being like, ah, yes, my food.
Oh.
Really practicing,
Now, if we were getting to the winter season, maybe.
maybe.
All right, but as the night passes on, it's starting to get to the point where it's time to bed down for the night. Now the question is, are you going to set a watch?
Arthrax folds up the map and just sighs a bit. Well, how about y'all get some sleep and I'll be first watch.
Wake me up. Wake me up when it's time to switch. I'll take the second.
Wake me up.
Up when September. Shut up. I thought I was gonna say that, but I was like, that's too cringe to say that in character. I'm trying not to be a walking pop culture reference, but it's so hard.
Yes, it is.
Trust me, I know that feeling.
I feel.
It's so hard. It's like,
It's very difficult.
I wanted to say wake me up when September ends with
Well,
an
we just came from Greenest.
Oh, I hate Green Day.
This day. Oh God.
Greenest day.
Oh, I hate it.
That's what our
Honestly-
band name should be. If all of us are getting musical instruments.
I've
No.
Zero-
I've already created that
my
band.
goodness.
You realize
Zero's a flute.
Arthurax has to be the drummer.
No.
He would be the greatest drummer that ever lived. I have a flute though. Zero has a flute. We'll confirm. He can somewhat play it.
What were you gonna say, Dana?
I have already made the best band.
Oh.
Red Knight
Oh.
I remember that.
from the Archmage's Vault.
Oh yeah,
The best
Hey.
band that ever existed.
that's right.
Well, there's some contenders out there now.
As it turns out.
The interlopers.
So we have Arthurax taking first shift, who is taking second.
I'm
Zero
here.
was.
I am taking second.
All right. Third.
You
I'll
guys
take
want to roll
third.
for it?
I'll take third. That's okay.
Okay.
Who has the longest jerky?
And last.
I mean,
I'll do
I
it.
guess I. Oh.
That's
And the
right, I'll
last.
do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Leah will be last.
Yeah. Jessica
Of
will
course,
get
you can always
baby sleep.
double up if you ever feel like it. You know, if somebody who isn't
Can't sleep.
already on a shift can jump on.
yeah, Jessica.
Anyone to watch with me? Ooh, ooh.
Oh no!
And you were just saying you weren't gonna do anything that was.
There will be no ooh woo.
Not in my Dungeons
No.
and Dragons.
No.
This is a no ooh woo zone. There
Oh,
will be
no.
no ooh woo.
Only OWO. Hashtag OWO gang.
I was gonna say only Awu,
OWO
Is-
gang.
cause wolf folk.
That's true.
All right. Well, as everybody starts bedding down and getting ready for bed, Arthurax, you begin first by doing a quick look around the perimeter of the camp, check on the horses, make sure everybody's doing well.
Mhm.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Perception.
As you're
This is last episode.
as you're walking around, kind of keeping your eye looking out, looking around, you fail to notice a sizable rock in front of you, and you trip on it and start falling over. I need a dex save.
Oh please.
I
I don't want to do a Zir.
Wow.
Oh no!
Welcome to my world.
Is it a deck safe throw?
It is a
Yes.
dex saving throw.
Yes.
As you feel yourself start tumbling over, you remember your training and tuck and roll, rolling on the ground and landing on your feet. As you stand back up and brush yourself off and look around, hoping nobody saw that.
Nobody saw that. Just keep on walking, keep on perimetering.
But the rest of your watch goes uneventfully. As you go to wake up Zir.
He lightly taps Zir on the shoulder.
His ears will twitch and he'll open. He'll open his eyes like, oh right, no, get up.
Well, you're not gonna punch him?
My hands are in my. I'm covered in a bean. Like he's curled up like a burrito in a bag. He can't. If he were to, he would punch through the bean bag.
First of all, the correct term is burrito.
Oh.
You're
I
correct.
was waiting
right.
for that. I was waiting for
Burrito.
that. I knew it was coming.
Arthrax gives him a thumbs up before sitting himself up with the dagger in hand and just lowers his head as he shuts his eyes.
Zir will crawl out of his burrito and take out his staff and just he'll grab the staff off of the horse and pat it on the side and then start patrolling himself.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Yay.
All right.
Nice.
So as you are walking about the camp and just kind of making sure that, checking the fire, making sure the fire is still going good, add a few logs here and there. Horses are doing well. Everybody seems to be sleeping well. Oli is snoring a little bit, but that's okay.
I'm at peace.
It's a peaceful type of snoring.
Yes, the good snore.
Not the kind of snoring that sounds like somebody's trying to shove a hamster up his nose.
Like a
Jesus
buzzsaw.
Christ.
Okay.
Ever heard that?
So, as you're looking about and you start seeing fireflies everywhere, kind of blinking their tiny lights like stars dancing around you in the night. As you follow your gaze along these little dancing stars into the tree line, and you see movement.
Like, how big of movement?
Well, as you start looking a little bit more seriously, gripping your bow staff, you see a humanoid shape move out of the woods and behind a rock.
I was gonna make well, I don't believe my eyes. It's a bunch of fireflies, but that just changed the tone. Zir is going to. Okay, let's see. Zir is going to stealth and approach the rock.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh, Zir.
Thump.
Just.
He just like SpongeGar looks around. He's like,
Not even really trying that hard. You kind of wander over with your staff on your shoulder. And as you start to approach, a bandit jumps out and takes a slash at you.
Oh,
Oh.
Does a 10 hit?
no.
All right. He misses.
Good.
I guess he never missed.
Zir
What are you gonna
will.
do?
Zir's just gonna back up, like from the swing, and just say, "Buddy, it is currently looks at his fur wrist. It is way too late to be doing this. You can either hit me again and miss, or you can run, or I could breathe fire on your face. Take your pick."
I got a third option. I got a bunch of my friends out here. They kill you and we take all your stuff.
I could also get my friends. Do you want to shake on it?
And I need you to roll initiative.
All right. Here we
boy.
go. That is an interesting way to enter into combat.
I'm so tired.
Oh no!
Oh, there are a lot of them.
All right.
Zir?
What did
Oh,
you
I
do?
don't believe my eyes. 10 million bandits. Oh shit. Okay.
Zir.
We've handled more.
That's
Yeah.
Ha
Oh, frick. I'm trying to get
Nice.
initiative still going.
Is that
Oh, God.
initiative for us
I
too? Even though
don't.
we're not.
Well, we're
yet?
asleep.
Yeah, we're asleep.
He hasn't woken you up.
Just checking.
Yep.
All right.
I'm taking a beautiful nap.
Really hope you use your first bonus action very wisely, Zir.
Yeah.
God.
He can handle them.
All right.
Ah, 6 of you? Seems about an even match.
I count 7, but okay.
9 plus 10.
You gotta give me a second to kill the first one. Alright, so it's my turn, Dana.
Yep. You will be leading us off.
Zir will look at the bandit and just say, "That wasn't very nice," and just turn back and go, Hey guys, we have company! And he's gonna turn around and whack him across the face with the bow staff.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Yatta!
Oh,
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yatta!
Oh god.
Ooh.
He's very dead.
All right. As you bring around your bow staff to connect with his temple, it comes up a little bit high and just cracks him right in the softest spot of his head,
Ooh.
cracking his skull open and killing him instantly.
My God.
nice.
Oh.
I'm gonna look to the body to the left of him. See, I told you, you had your chance. But now you don't. And he's gonna run at him. He's gonna do bonus action key point Fury of Blows on this poor step.
That is a boulder that is right there for
Oh.
you. So
Sorry. I will
you
move.
have climbing speed, so you could climb over it. So
You know, I'm gonna climb on top of the boulder and jump on him. And like jump, like I'm gonna drop kick him, like jump off and just
are you doing your flurry of blows or just your normal
Yes.
bonus action?
flurry of blows for each leg.
So go ahead and roll to it.
Bicycle kick.
Take him out.
Bicycle. I call this technique dragon drop kick. Yatta! Yatta!
Both hit.
All right. Yeah. 13
All right.
damage.
As you crush his shoulder with the first kick, but then the second kick caves in his chest completely.
Ooh.
Oh.
I will.
Oh,
Do it more. Do it again.
Do it
Let's
again.
go
Do it
again.
again. and he's just gonna stare at the bandit closest to him. This one, just do the hand like, come on.
All right. He is called out to everybody, so I want
You
perception checks from everybody
Oh, perception checks.
to see if you are awakened by his call.
Keen hearing.
Keen hearing has advantage.
All right. Perception. 13.
5 more minutes.
Oh man,
Oh,
thank God I did
Olia.
not get disadvantage.
Olia.
Oh, thank
Come on,
goodness.
Mom. School's up for another 2 hours.
Thank God I
So,
rolled perfect.
But I don't want to paint the unicorn.
Eldrath, Jessica, and Olia. You stir a little bit in your slumber, but then go right back and roll over to sleep.
God damn it.
Arthurax, however, comes jumping out of the tent with the knife already drawn.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it, I freaking knew it.
So go ahead and roll initiative, Arthurax.
Alrighty.
All I could think of was the Charlie Unicorn. Is where? Oh shit! He's still not getting it.
You did not click your token.
I forgot the token clicking. Why did I forget it?
Never forget the
Dude,
Do I roll
token.
again or?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, never. Alright, thank you.
Do it again. Do it again.
I remember everything else though, so I can do that much.
Do you remember?
Wait, where'd my token go?
You
Oh,
landed on top of the guy.
I forgot.
Arrows everywhere. Just
You don't want to move maybe to make it easier for everybody, so I don't have to move the dead guy.
I'll move. I'll move over here.
What's the range of the dagger return?
It's still a normal dagger, so you have 20 is your optimal, 60 is your max.
Okay.
As far as you
Anything-
can yeet it.
Anything past 20 is at disadvantage.
At a disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So that's going to bring it to the Berserker,
Oh.
who is going to
Thanks for following.
start running in. Arthurax, that'll bring it to your turn.
all right, he's gonna move up to here, and we're gonna try using the. No, we're not gonna use the dagger. We're just gonna use a short bow. He's in range.
All right, go ahead
Even
and
if you miss, it'll come back to you. Come on.
go ahead and make your attack.
I am not attempting it. Damn it!
As he, you're still a little groggy from being woken up, and your shot is just a little bit wide.
Guys, wake up! We have company.
Everybody roll perception one more time. Advantage if you have keen hearing.
Sweet.
17.
Nice.
There we go.
Let's see.
You have activated the sorcerer.
Sorceress.
Sorceress.
Oh,
Sorry.
looks like I'm waking up.
Perception?
It's about damn time.
Second time. Oh no!
Oh no!
Olia's a heavy sleeper, you know that, right?
Olia,
Oh.
One more
is
tinker
happy.
of ale,
He's a
mommy.
heavy
His snore is too loud.
I love my
Olia
sleep.
is just having dreams right now and is just living the best subconscious life he could possibly live.
Unfortunate, but also fortunate.
Sounds like my real
But
life.
Eldreth and Jessica, you are both
Yep.
awake.
All set. Very poor initiative.
Hey, that means you get an attack before it goes to 0, though.
Wait a minute.
That's true.
This
Eldreth
means
is going to get. Go ahead.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, this means Olia's initiative is so bad he can't even wake up to roll it. It's from last time.
I will allow Eldrath to go ahead and take a turn right now.
Yeah, okay. Kind of steps up out of the tent, kind of looks around, it's like yawns, stretching. He walks 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 feet that way. Kind of like, hey, Jessica. come on." And right as he gets to that 30-foot mark, he's going to he's going to kind of in a flash of purplish smoke disappear from that spot. And let me see if I get this right. Let's see, 30 feet. Yeah. Go pop over to there. Right there. With Misty Step,
Nani?
which is a bonus action to use.
Omae wa mo shinderu. I forgot to unmute. I forgot to unmute my own mic for that.
At least we all put the same thing. It's the thought that counts.
And he'll can't cast any other spells except for Eldritch Blast at the Berserker.
All right. Roll the hit.
Okie dokie. Eldritch Blast. Gotta switch back to the other page. Wow. There we go.
Oh.
Ew.
It's still early. It's still late at night, and
Yeah, he's kind of just yawning. Lazily kind of lifting up his hands.
as it goes wide and whiffs you completely. All right. That'll be bringing it to the bandits' turn. As one of them turns around and pulls up a small horn
Oh, dear.
and just blows into it. And suddenly, coming out of the woodwork,
Great.
Oh.
several more bandits start appearing,
Great.
Oh, okay.
No.
There we go.
and they start moving in.
Can I roll for perception?
For the horn? Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. If I don't wake up this time,
You have
if I don't
you have
wake up by
advantage on
this point, I don't know what Olia's gonna even do. With advantage.
with advantage still too.
Oh my goodness!
God.
Oh,
Olia
How?
sleeps like a fucking rock.
Oh my god.
I mean, I've slept through an earthquake, but that's insane.
Olia.
That is insane.
Olia could be swept up in a tornado, and he would still sleep through it all. He would just wake up where, like, a new location, like, what happened?
Oh my god.
How? I have key hearing.
Seriously.
I'm picturing Olia just like like the in TF2 when the one with the character with the fucking flamethrower, what are they called again?
Pyro.
The pyro, yeah. When the pyro just like nobody knows what goes on inside their minds. And it's just like, do you believe in magic? And I just imagine that, but it's just like Olia running through with like a warhammer, just smashing people's heads and drinking beer.
Yep.
And he's all out of beer.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
tons
Inside
of
his
ale
head,
to
it's-
go around.
Sorry,
Inside
Olia.
his head, it's ballroom blitz.
Oh god.
All right, so they are going to start moving into position.
Oh dear.
Hi guys. Maybe we can talk this one out still.
All right.
Zir, you brought this on yourself.
So,
Oh, no.
first we're going to have two of them are going to be attacking Arthurax with a
Okay.
crossbow, like
Oh, dear.
crossbow. That's a natural one.
Yay.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's
Just
a
like me.
15 to hit.
It does.
That hits. All right, you're going to take 6 piercing damage.
Ow.
All right, and then another bandit is going to take a shot at Zir.
All right.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
How about a 13?
No.
All right, two of them are going to take a swipe at you.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
As he comes down with his scimitar and deals you 7 slashing damage right across the shoulder. And then the one next to him is going to make an attempt. That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Holy
Again.
shit. that's double nat 20s.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, he rolled
What?
double nat 20s.
That
Wow.
doesn't happen often.
Well,
No, it doesn't.
glad it was
Well,
on
now
me.
we know where all the good rolls went.
Yeah.
They went to me, both at
He
me
doesn't-
and through me.
Doesn't have advantage or disadvantage either. It's just, it automatically rolls that way for these NPCs. Just makes it easier for me. But yeah.
Great.
So 8 slashing damage to you, Zir.
Alrighty.
And then the 3 down here are going to make a shot at Eldrath. That's a 7 to miss. A 20.
It's
All right, that's 2 piercing. And an 11.
no.
All right. Now, do keep in mind that you do not sleep in armor, so you do not have your armor on.
True.
So do keep that in mind.
It's just 10.
It's an
Right.
11. Yeah, your normal AC is 10 plus your dex.
10 plus dex. So
Are you saying we have a
13.
naked Eldrath on the field?
Not naked,
No,
he's just
God.
not wearing armor.
just,
He's in his PJs.
just yeah, like he takes off
He's,
everything
he's in his,
except his robe.
I
he's in his
just-
SpongeBob jammy pants.
Dana, I had a similar thought. Claw Patrol.
Claw pump.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought of like the dad that wakes up at like 3 a.m. to from the fridge with like the robe over his shoulder,
So
hood
an
off,
11
with,
still,
like, pants.
11 still doesn't hit, though?
If I'm adding in my dex mod,
Yes.
no, it's a 13
Okay,
armor
then you're
class.
good. You're good.
It's honestly only one less than my average.
All right, Jessica, you're awake.
All right, Jessica will stumble out of her tent and just, oh, fucking goddamn it. Checks around, sees everyone else is up, hears Olia's chainsaw snoring. Olia, wake up!
What more?
Fine.
And
One more time, Olia.
Please.
With feel.
I'll try my hardest. Here we go with advantage. Yay!
Please, baby.
is that
Is
that
that
enough?
enough?
Did we do it?
Olia,
Yeah.
your eyes shoot open as you hear
Finally.
the sounds of combat.
Did somebody say combat? It's like the Squidward meme where he just opens his eyes.
Yeah. He just
So you're just
bloodshot as shit. Broken glass sound effect.
the Squidward meme.
Yes.
So you're just
Go
shouting.
ahead.
We did say combat like 3 times.
Okay.
Roll your initiative.
Oh frick! I just like zoomed out of like everything. Okay, here we go. Initiative.
Yeah, don't forget to click
Your token.
Yep, the token's been clicked. No, I just zoomed out before I did that. Everything's taking forever to load. Ah. Hey.
Now he's motivated.
Now he's on his game.
Virgil
we
approved.
go.
Motivated.
You know, because of the 3 failures beforehand, I'm not going to give you a turn right now. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
I feel that that's appropriate.
Fair enough.
He is very groggy.
I would miss no matter what. I'd be at extra disadvantage.
Plus,
All right.
yeah. All right. Well, seeing all these nasties around, Dana, I actually have a question for you.
Yes.
If I use Twinned Spell,
Mm-hmm.
well, let me ask this first. Can I use Twinned Spell on Magic Missile?
No,
Okay.
because it already is capable of attacking
Multiple.
targets.
Right.
You're specifically you use twin spells on spells that only target one person.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, Jessica, after finally rousing Olia at least to the land of the living, will grab her staff, do her best to twirl it around a little bit, and aim it across her forearm at the 2 bandits closest to Zir, and use a twinned spell, Eldritch Blast.
What?
How
Oh.
dare you?
What does it even mean?
Wow.
Jessica just showed up in the same fucking dress.
Well, one of you
That
have to
expends a sorcery point, and range basically doesn't matter because I have Spell Sniper now. So my range is yes.
My range is yes.
Very yes.
Does it hit? Yeah.
That's the question. So
All right.
my first one, I'm going to. Oh, I don't have. Here we go. I'm gonna aim for this one.
Okay,
Zero duck.
that's the hit.
20. All right. Damage. 2 force. And I know I cannot attack the same enemy twice with that, so the other one will go to the gentleman next to him.
All right,
13.
that's a hit.
7. Much better.
As the first Eldritch Blast shoot, well, you really only shoot it once, and it just goes out in
fair.
2 beams, and it hits the one guy on the side of the head, and he's just like, "What the hell did that come from?" And then the other guy, just as he looks up and takes one right in the face, his nose broken and bleeding.
Ow.
And for my bonus action, I will use another sorcery point to use a quickened spell to fire magic missile.
There you go.
All right.
Same targets. Since this guy took it harder, I'm going to aim at him first.
All right. Ooh. All right. So the first magic missile just goes right through the softened nose and out the back
Ooh.
of his head.
Ooh.
And I thought I was brutal. Holy shit!
You are here, but still.
Oh my
And then
god.
the next will aim for this other guy, whipping right around Zir's head.
That's
Just
a
stay
solid
down
hit.
here.
He's still up.
Does another 3 finish the job?
As the first one hits him really hard in the chest, and the second one rolls around and hits him in the back, and he stumbles forward a little bit, and he is coughing up blood, but he is still up.
So it's almost.
Close enough.
All right. And with another little twirl of her staff to sort of stab it in the ground. Honestly, that's all I got. I don't need to move. I don't have any need to move. So yeah.
You're right next to the fire. It's really warm there.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Also, I forgot to refill my spell slots. Whoops.
Zir
from the
just
last long rest.
Zir's just crouched down, ducking. You just hear in the background, "She's so goddamn cool."
All right,
Oh God!
that'll bring it to
Means I'm
Zir.
the Broly of the group.
Oh my god, she's so goddamn cool. He's so stupid. Yeah, he's so cool. Speaking of stupid, this bandit.
Nice transition there.
Stop! I have to wipe my eyes. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Where were we?
Whacking this bandit across the face.
Okay, yes, that's 23 definitely hits.
Whack.
Yeah, you knock his head and break his neck, turning his head completely around 180 degrees.
That's the direction you guys should be running. Now catch this shit. He's gonna run over. He's gonna run over here and just go, "I'm a fire in my block." Fire cone. I need everyone in the 20-foot cone. I don't know what that would be. I think.
God, you're such
Welcome
a meme
to
lord.
episode 9, D and memes.
Oh, I love it.
I think this is the cone, right?
Oh my god, that reminds me of a construction sign that I keep seeing every time I drive up to like my apartment. It says "slow for the cone zone."
It is a triangle with a point coming from you.
Okay.
The flat part of the triangle is 20 feet across, and the flat part is 20 feet away from you. That's how the cone works.
Okay.
So you are able to get these two.
Can I position differently to? Can I reposition to like to hit all three of them?
You can certainly try if you think you can get it.
Well, would it work right here?
Seems like it would.
Yeah, you'd be able to get those three.
All right, and that's what I will do. I will first run over here, and then just go, "I'm a fire in my bois." I need them to make a dex saving throw of 13.
All three of them fail.
They take
Nice.
6 damage each.
6 fire damage each. All right.
Cold damage.
Or
Sorry,
cold damage. I thought you said it was fire.
Sorry, no, cold damage.
It's icy hot.
Love you. Alright.
Let's see. Well, he already used his breath weapon, so he can't do Fury of Blows. So he's just going to, after breathing, he's going to wipe his mouth of the cold and just go, "Yeah, just like her, that's really all I can do." And my turn. Just awkwardly standing there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
You're awake.
what's happening? Like, he first wakes up, and it's kind of like that. Was it that Community episode where like Donald Glover comes into the room and everything's on fire? Anyway.
I think that's an accurate representation of what it's like for you.
Yeah, truly. I'm just trying to see. how much
I had
really-
some weird dream. Whoa.
What the fuck? Alright, so this is
I
probably
had this
3 feet.
dream, we were fighting, and they were bandits. And, oh my god, it's happening!
That's real! Who's this guy?
Tazel makes a good point. He wakes up in time for the Jessica Light show.
Exactly.
That's a berserker. A barbarian.
Ah, my type of opponent. I'm going towards him. This is 30
Hey,
feet.
friend.
Ooh. Enemy friend. And I'm gonna use... Oh man, it takes forever to load. Jeez. Wi-Fi's off.
By the way,
minus...
if you can double click on the top of your character sheet inside the Roll20 window, and it will minimize it.
Yes.
Oh, that's convenient.
I
Whoa.
probably...
Whoa.
I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry.
Whoa. No way.
I still wish I could like reposition the map horizontally.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
guess I could
nice.
just move the initiative over here.
All right, so
Well, I mean, you can like shrink it down and then like move. You can use the side to move it, but other than
I assume I could use a Warhammer at this point. Because I'm within, like...
He's not
60
within
feet?
your range.
Damn. That was
Unless you
60
have
feet.
reach on that Warhammer. I don't think you do.
I have to,
Shoot.
in order to beat the shed, you have to get closer.
Damn it!
You could throw a javelin at him, or you could shoot him with your crossbow, or...
Fine, I'll use my crossbow. As he sighs as he pulls out the crossbow. So I'm gonna be
Also, I
rolling
just
my crossbow.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm pulling out the crossbow. Alright.
Okay.
What?
Just slight aside. I love that the horses are appropriately colored.
Yeah.
They're tokens.
I love their
Thank you for doing that, Dana. I appreciate it.
Yay.
It's the attention to detail I'm known for.
not much.
Now,
That's awesome.
can you put the gender symbols on each of them?
No. Leave it.
Just to make just
What's it like DMing for furries, they ask. It's like... Anyway, so yes, a 19 does hit. So 2 piercing damage to Jan Berserker.
Alright.
As he just kind of grunts and takes the hit.
I'm just gonna double check to see if I can do a sort of Divine Smite on him. Because I have 2 levels of Divine Smite now.
Believe Divine Smite is a melee weapon attack, not...
Okay, it is
Yeah.
melee.
yeah.
I probably should have read that before.
It's good to know what your character can do.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It doesn't mean you can get closer next round and go. Wah!
Yeah.
I'm sure that barbarian is very eager to close the gap.
And of course, some of the
Yeah.
other actions you can take during your turn is you can dodge, or you can help another person get advantage on the next attack. You know,
Yeah.
so
I'm trying to
there
think-
you have options.
many options. Where the heck is it? I thought I had something. Oh, it's Divine Favor in the spells. Let me see who's in my range. Nobody's close enough in my range.
You could always use it on yourself.
Hmm.
I mean, if you
That's
woke up earlier,
selfish.
maybe.
Wow. All right. let's not bully the poor Yeen.
No, I just said that. I said I'm being
Every session, it switches to who gets bullied.
Yeah. Who's gonna
Well,
be
somebody was
absolutely
Eldrath this turn.
Mhm. Okay. And all right.
Hmm.
Might as well do Shield of Faith.
All
For
right,
myself.
so you cast it on yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
Now keep in mind you don't have your armor on at the moment,
that's what I mean.
so this is a good move. So you have your AC is 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Uh-huh.
Plus,
So that's
plus now the 2 from Shield of Faith.
Okay, that gives me 13 total then. Perfect.
Okay. All right. You're gonna need it.
Yes. Lord knows.
In comes a berserker,
The beauty of a monk. You don't need armor.
and he is going to attack you recklessly. Huh. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
You're gonna take 15 slashing damage.
Oh, Lord.
Extra hard for max damage.
Ouch. Luckily, I upgraded my health. Or my hit points.
As he is frothing at the mouth as he goes into this rage and takes a swipe at you.
Sir, are you okay?
Eldrath, it's your turn. Sir, I know you just attacked me, but do you need help?
Yeah, you're frothing from the mouth. I know CPR, guys. I just took a CPR course yesterday.
You're foaming at the mouth. Are you sure you're not having a? Are you okay, sir?
I'll move everything around the room. It's nothing
You
can hurt
require medical resistance.
you. Quick, call the EMS.
Oh my god, it's a werewolf! He's gonna transform! Watch out!
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Eldrath notices that Olia's kind of gotten the attention of the barbarian, and he'll just shrug, turn towards the 3 at the south side here. Let's see. It's going to walk. Oh, Let me see here. Yeah, okay. Just gonna walk right there. As he's walking forward, he's going to activate his shifting.
All right.
Wow. Let's
Shifting ability now.
see.
All
Yep,
right.
yep, yep. So that should be, I believe, 8 temporary HP now. Just gonna I'll calculate that in a second. But for his action, he will pull out one of the diamonds from his component
Mm-hmm.
pouch and will cast chromatic orb on this one at 2nd level.
Ooh.
Owie,
Go ahead and roll.
Yes. Let's see here. At level 2. Oh, wrong thing. God dang it.
It's okay. You might have to.
It's good that
Adjust.
let's see.
The more you know.
It'll be. Let's go with just fire damage for
Okay.
it. So let me roll it correctly now. 12.
That hits.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Because it's set to 3d8. I need it to be 4d8, so I'm just gonna roll from here.
If you click on it, I believe it will give you the chance to change the level.
Yeah, when you click the name.
Yeah, when you click the damage,
In
when
the
you
chat.
click,
No.
Nope.
It didn't. Okay, roll an
No.
extra D8 then.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to re-roll that one, you know.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Okay.
13
That's better.
fire damage.
All right. As you launch this magical fire at him through this focused diamond, as the energy builds in the diamond in this bright red glow before fire erupts from it and engulfs him completely, burning him to ashes.
Ooh. I finally got a hit.
Yay! Woo!
Yay.
in case you can say that guy had too much salsa. I'm gonna die.
What?
Anything else?
Nope. That is
All
it.
right. That'll bring it to Arthurax.
Level
Well,
two.
seeing how Olia just got slammed,
And welcome
He's
to
gonna-
the jam.
The jam.
Yeah, come on it.
he's gonna do a steady aim on the berserker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna leave me open for the others, but whatever helps to hit. So advantage, short bow.
You would have had advantage already since he had reckless, actually. So,
Oh.
if you want to take back that steady aim, I will allow it.
Nah.
Do it. Like, no,
Wait, you think so?
you would have had advantage without steady aim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then-
no need to waste it.
All right, then I'll take it back then.
All right, that hits, and you'll be using sneak attack damage as well.
Yes, please.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
Snake
short bow,
attack.
sneak attack. Act. Come on.
So sneaky.
A
Snake.
And roll the damage for your short bow.
There we go. So 11.
All right, 11 piercing. All right. You should go right into the meat of his shoulder, and it definitely hurts him, but he's in a rage, and it doesn't really seem to bother him.
As most
Alrighty.
rage people
tis
do.
but a flesh wound.
And you have your bonus action still.
Yep. In which he's gonna move back, right by Jessica.
Okay. You can throw a weapon as a offhand attack as well.
Then I'll be throwing the dagger return
All right.
to the bazooka
With advantage.
with advantage. Yee.
And sneak.
You crazy.
Dagger offhand. Or
Yeah, dagger
return.
offhand. Dagger return offhand. Dagger offhand. Yeah, it was fine.
Woo!
All right, that's a hit.
One piercing.
Yeah. And
Half
forget
damage.
Sadly, you can only apply sneak attack damage once per turn.
Oh, all right.
You
So-
should have known that.
I'm sorry. It's been a while.
So as you fire the short bow and then move over to the side, opening the or unlocking the sheath and pulling out the dagger of return and throwing it underhanded at the berserker, hitting him right in the leg, and then it does a flash and appears right back in your hand.
Okay, I'm getting used to this.
All right, that'll bring it to the
Jessica
bandit.
standing right next to him, seeing that happen. Well, damn. That might come in handy.
It's better than a wooden bean.
All right. So, first bandit's going to try to take a pot shot at Jessica, seeing her launch some magic.
Magic.
Does a 17 hit.
I am afraid it does.
All right. That's
Oof.
even with shield.
What does shield add? I forget.
Five.
Plus 5.
It adds 5, so it would have matched. So
Okay.
it still would have hit.
Unfortunately.
All right. So 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then one of the other ones here is going to take a shot at Arthrax.
All right.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
3 piercing.
Ow.
Let's see. Zir
Ow, he says.
does a 10 hit.
You want to trade?
No.
How about a 9? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
That almost hits. Very close.
okay. At least he was close.
They're trying. That's all that matters.
They're doing their best.
What are they doing over there? Their goddamn best, okay?
Oh my god.
And then 2 bandits are going to take shots at Eldrath. That's an 8.
Nope.
How about a 20?
Yep.
That's 9 piercing damage.
No, my temper HP.
No, my HP. Oh no, my HP that has nothing to do with anything.
Jessica,
Yes.
you are up.
All right. Well, having enjoyed the effect of the last spell volley, I am gonna throw out another twin spell. This time, we are going to use. One moment.
1 moment, please.
One
We
moment,
could use a
please.
spell 1 moment.
On your turn, you can pause time temporarily.
While having elevator music in the background.
This technique is also known as by the ancient sorceresses that have created it, Zawaldo.
I don't watch no goofy animes like that.
I'm sorry, what did you just say about my favorite anime?
It's comparable to a Disney character.
Ora intensifies.
Well,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Chromatic Orb at level 2.
All right, let me roll for your wild here.
Oh, dear.
Stop copying me.
You are good.
Okay.
Unless you want to use your Tides of Chaos to get advantage on that attack roll.
unless
You
you're
know,
attacking
that's-
unless you're attacking the berserker.
Honestly, I was gonna target the Berserker. That's like, oh god, I don't need -7 Tides of Chaos. Yikes. Yeah, no, why not? Let's get advantage on the Berserker's attack.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
And I'm going to do. Let's see here. It's. Wait. Well, it's 15.
All right, what kind of damage?
I was just about to like double check what my options were because it has been a few weeks.
Elemental. So
Right.
fire, cold, lightning, thunder.
Is he wearing? I guess. Yeah, let's go light. He's probably wearing. No, he's a barbarian. He's not.
He's wearing animal skins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, acid.
Go ahead and roll damage. You hit.
You already destroyed one person's clothing. You're trying to destroy everybody's?
Maybe.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Did you cast it at level 2?
I did.
Okay, so 19 acid damage.
Oh
Damn.
my lord. You're evil.
As he lets out a roar as it starts eating away at his skin.
Ow.
All right.
And for the other,
Bonus.
now I
action.
assume, yes. No, the twin spell.
Oh. Yes.
Oh,
That's true.
I twin spelled. So the other one is gonna go for this asshole who shot me.
All right.
You shot me.
18 to hit.
You don't have advantage, but the 18 does hit.
Right. All right,
Nice.
and click.
This
Also
is-
at
Nice.
level 2.
This might be,
Unless
this might be overkill.
Another-
That's overkill.
a little bit, but hey, he shot me.
Reasonable.
As you hold up your staff, not needing the diamond that Eldrath uses, and whip it around and slam it into the ground, and 2 jets of acid go flying out of it. One encompasses the berserker, who lets out a scream as it starts ripping away at his skin and on his armor. The other stream goes flying over and hits the bandit that attacked you, and instantly liquefies him
Oh.
as he lets out a scream that is abruptly cut off.
Yikes.
Good. Shit.
Okay.
Very, very good shit.
Poggers.
Arthrax just sighs to himself. This is why I like men.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Women.
Cheese killer,
Nothing.
queen, dynamite with a laser beam, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind.
My name is Jessica Yoshikage. I live on the west side of Greenest.
Now you do have to spend 2 sorcery points for a level 2 spell. Did you have the?
Oh, I did not have that. Oops. I
Whoa.
did not realize it was 2 sorcery points for that. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's 1 sorcery point equal to the
Okay.
number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level.
We'll tell you what. We'll do the barbarian. We'll just forego the
If you want to
forego.
for the second level cast and just do
Mhm.
the 15
15 and
the
14?
14 respectively, because the 14 will still melt
Oh sure.
the bandit. So,
Yeah, we'll do it level 1.
So we'll just say that we'll just retcon that real quick. So
We'll give the barbarian 4 damage back.
yep, got him right
4
there.
HP
There we
back.
go. He good.
All right.
He's still hurting.
Still melted a bandit. Let's go.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Zir.
Actually, tell you what. I'll use my bonus action to give a glaring look at Art for that comment.
He just shoots his eyes to the side, trying to avoid them.
You're like that monkey that just doesn't want to look at whatever. The monkey
like-
puppet.
It's like, nope, I'm not looking at you.
just the pale white eyes staring angrily at Arthurax as fire flicks from the edges.
Don't
Anyway.
insult the girl who's all charged up with sorceress magic.
Zir.
Literally. Zir will look at the 3 remaining bands in front of him and just go, got any of those horns left in you? Because I do! And he's going to breathe again on all 3 of them.
All right.
I need them all to make dex saves. 13.
One of them ducks just barely, as the other 2 just are not fast enough, still reeling from the frost before.
Alright, so the ones that failed take 5, and the one that failed takes, or one that succeeds takes 2.
All right. As 2 of them are frozen solid, and one of them is just covered in frost. His hair is just got little bits of snow in it, and he's shaking a little bit as he looks up at you.
I'm just gonna run up to him and look at him and say, it's like, you got something on your face, let me get that for you. Fuck.
Gee, thank you. Thanks for getting it.
He falls backwards and you miss.
Damn
He
it!
scrambles to get out of your attack range.
Well, this is awkward. He'll end his turn.
Did he ask? Oh, oh, I was gonna say before that. It's like, did the bandit then say, "Did you get it off?" All right,
He
back to
is
my turn.
not cocky enough after two of his bros just got popsicled.
Yeah. And one of them literally melted from ass.
Well,
I know. You said freeze.
Olia pulls out the warhammer. Hello,
Here we go.
old friend. He's gonna do a two-handed warhammer, but can I use divine smite on the attack for damage if I hit?
Whenever you hit anybody with a melee attack, you are able to do divine smite. You don't have to announce it beforehand. You can
Oh,
just
okay.
do it.
Well, that
So
did
you
not
do
hit.
have advantage on this, though. You have advantage.
Crap.
So roll one more time.
Or just one more time, okay.
Just one more time.
Yeah, that's
God,
the
get
beauty
back
of
to normal.
smite is you can cast it after you hit, so it's like you can pretty much conserve the. Oh my god!
Oh!
Okay, smite that. That's double smite damage. Go for it. Go for it.
Go in
for
for the smite. I got 3d8 on smite.
it. Let's
Here we go.
spin the wheel of damage.
Well-
How
well,
much
first
damage can hit do?
Alright, so first I'm clicking it for damage.
Go ahead and
4
click the
plus
weapon
3.
damage.
And then here we go, divine smite level 2.
So go ahead and roll it again.
Divine smite again.
Yep,
Yep.
because it's crit
Really?
damage, so it's double dice.
Yes. 21.
So
Whoa.
21 radiant damage.
Oh,
21 radiant damage and 7 bludgeoning?
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So
So
Olia,
28 total damage.
as you as he comes at you with his greatsword and slices through your flesh, you kind of let out a roar and return the favor with your warhammer, gripping the handle with both hands as you crack him right in the face, a tooth flying out of his mouth. And just as he's about to say something, a sudden crack of radiant energy flows out of you through your hammer and into his jaw, and he just lets out the loud
Oh lord.
and he's breathing heavy, he's bleeding, and he definitely is looking a little shaky, but he's a berserker and he is still standing.
Ooh,
How much
He's
HP
kinda-
does this man have?
fucking
goes to
beast
Chad.
over there.
Chad, watch out.
It's making me miss my barbarian.
Absolute madman.
It's my barbarian.
Barbarians, man, they fight to the last breath.
Oh yeah, I miss my boy.
Oh god.
Yep.
All right. Anything else for you?
Honestly, I can't think of anything right now. Actually, just to be safe, I might give myself, maybe 4 lay on hands to myself.
That takes an action, unfortunately, so you only have a bonus action.
Well, never mind.
All right. Sorry.
It's okay.
If you want to heal with a bonus action, always look into Healing Word. That's always a good one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So
Still have it.
we'll go to the Berserker,
Oh boy.
who after
Hi!
after being hit really hard with that hammer, kind of rolls his jaw around a little bit and spits out blood and 2 more teeth. And he kind of looks at you and just says, "Respect." And he comes swinging at you with his great axe.
I'm in
Recklessly.
danger.
19.
Yes.
That's going to be 7 slashing damage.
Oh, whew. Not as bad as
Roll
last
ahead and roll concentration for your. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
5, 6, 7. Alright, Constitution saving.
Respect the drip.
Nice.
All right. Yep, you still have your Shield of Faith.
Alright.
Nice.
Number 15.
All right.
Your face
Eldrath.
Hello. Yeah. Let's see. Eldrath runs over to here, smiles, and he lets out his Breath of 5 attack, which I rolled earlier. I got a 1, which is acid,
Oh
and
no.
it's a 30-foot straight line.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it's gonna hit these
Oh.
2. They need to roll a dex save, and it is. I think it matches my.
I believe it is based off your
Charisma.
constitution, or
Let me double check. DC saving throw equals your warlock spell save DC, so
okay.
that should be 14, 13.
Well, the first one fails. The second one saves.
Okay. They will take 2d8 damage, but one takes half. So let me
Go ahead and roll
roll. Breath of 5, 2d8. Ooh, there you go.
All right, so the one in the rear is going to take 5 damage. However, this one, as the just like with Jessica, as the acid comes pouring out of your mouth, it engulfs him completely and dissolves him as he lets out a "Ah!" and then you didn't really get the full scream out before the acid took care of it.
Oh, it means to get into
All
his
right.
mouth. Oh my god.
So that was a bonus action to do, and he's going to now cast Frostbite at the other one. Constitution save.
Con save.
14 is the DC for this one.
He fails.
5 cold damage.
5 cold damage as the frost encompasses his body, but he is still standing up, but he's shaking, shivering with fear and cold. You know, it just got got cold in here real quick.
Got a little chilly.
Who turned on the AC?
Eldrath
in
just
this world?
tilts his head at him, smiling. His eyes are red.
Oh God.
It's scary. Like,
Jessica copies Eldrath. Eldrath copies Z. Great. We got the trifecta. No, the Three Stooges are at it again. No.
and with Frostbite, he does have disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Okay, good to know. All right, so that's going to bring it to Arthurax.
We're gonna do short bow on the berserker again.
All right, go ahead and take your shot.
I need to check on something real quick. Yep, just as I figured. I need to do a normal short bow because I'm not doing steady game.
You have an advantage because you're reckless.
You have advantage because
God damn it! I always forget about that for some reason. Just
He's
roll again.
crazy, man.
Go ahead and roll again.
Crazy.
That man's crazy. He's out of control.
Okay, don't know how that
18
happened.
hits.
Sneak
So-
attack.
18
and
stop
sneak
me.
attack.
Ooh.
Woo!
Let's sneak.
So as he slashes at Olia with his great axe and completes with the follow through, your keen archery eye sees an opening and takes your shot as the arrow goes right through his throat, and he lets out a gurgle and starts coughing before falling over dead.
Yes. Nice job, Arthurax.
All right. You're welcome.
Don't steal this from me. So he fell over, so he's disadvantage on the throw.
Move. I'm laughing. So he's gonna move, and he's gonna do offhand dagger return to this guy over here.
All right,
So just normal on that one.
just normal attack.
Making sure.
You dare? No.
That is a hit.
Why? One piercing.
You're throwing it.
Wow.
It's, even though you're throwing it, you're right-handed, so you're throwing it with your right hand, but you have 3 of them. So it's
Which one?
It gets a little hard to coordinate sometimes as the dagger goes into his leg before shimmering and coming back to your hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Seeker's a thumbs up. Nice.
Stabby stab.
All right. That's going to bring it to the bandits. As the one next to Eldrath just goes, you know, fuck this. Night no gold worth all this shit. And he is going to dash and make a break for it into the trees,
Oh.
disappearing into the night.
Coward.
And
He's not
this
gonna
guy
get
up here is going to disengage, and he is also going to make a break for it into the woods,
Oh.
disappearing.
Come
mean-
on. He almost had him.
I mean, Eldrath would be still going after him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let something like this get away.
Roll perception.
Yeah, I'd like to chase mine too.
Oh,
He immediately runs into the woods after the bandit.
I'm chasing mine too.
And then
Roll.
perception, you said?
Yep, roll
Yeah,
perception.
I have dark vision, just in case.
Oh.
Fuck. Alright, well.
Oh! Eldrath's revenge.
Zir, you lose yours, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Eldrath, you can see your guy kind of hobbling away. You can make
How
a
far?
shot if you want.
How far away would he be?
Not very, just like maybe 30, 40 feet.
30, 40 feet.
What's that? Less than 240 feet?
I will cast Hex onto him as a bonus action.
Okay.
So, quick question about Hex. Would I still know?
Mm. Can you post it in the chat so I can see it?
Yeah. There you go. So, if I do somehow lose sight of the guy, would I still sense him? That's what I'm trying to get at.
The spell's range is 90 feet, so if he gets outside of that range, the spell is no longer affecting him. But
Okay.
once you activate the spell, it's on him.
Okay. Ba, ba, ba.
You actually have
He's gonna have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
All right.
Okay. Might not matter, but gonna cast an Eldritch Blast at him now.
All right, go ahead.
So,
Oh.
Nope.
As your shot goes out and hits the tree next to him, as he lets out a scream and doubles up his pace as he keeps running, hobbling away.
gonna try to keep
Ah,
up with him.
damn it. I
you
wanted to
would've-
steal it.
If you stole that, I would have died. Oh my
I wanted
god.
To,
I don't know
I
how
wanted to
big these
steal it
trees are.
so bad.
Kind of like how
Trees
I
are.
tried to steal Zir's.
All right. Well, he's gonna try to hide from you again, at disadvantage.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll your perception to spot him.
Dane, I have a question.
Oh no!
It has
Oh,
to happen sometimes.
And he's gone.
Dane, I have a question. Because I have dark vision, can I try one more perception check to see if I can find my boy?
I'll say
it
yes
go.
at disadvantage.
Understood. Let's see if the dice is on his side or on mine. Oh, okay. Yep, it's on his. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay.
As two of them go running with their tails between their legs, licking their wounds. And combat is over.
Yeah, Zero will shake his fist at him. Yeah, it's what you get. I told you, rough as he starts licking his.
Arthrax shakes the dagger and just sighs. Zir, next time, just warn us first.
I did. I said, wake up, we have company. I just wanted to. He's gonna slowly walk back, just like looking like his wounds. You know, I like to start off strong. Plus, I was hoping that maybe if I killed the first one, they would learn and turn around, but instead they just brought more of them. Very counterproductive.
Eldra 3 emerges from the woods. His shifting form gone now.
You couldn't find yours either, buddy?
No.
Those pesky bandits.
But
Well, now we
Jessica
know-
still has not left the entrance of her tent, from right outside the entrance of her tent, and is ready to go back to bed.
I can just imagine Jessica like lying on her stomach, like her back legs up in the air, just like going back. Like, can we go back to sleep now?
Well, now we know that dagger is
All right.
useful.
Leave.
Eldroth would start just looking through the pockets and the bodies.
Let's see. You
At least the ones
find-
he took out first.
All right. Searching through all of their pockets, you find
Whoa.
92 copper pieces.
Oh. You can add them to your armor, Eldrath.
More copper for
My collection.
Arthur.
And
Never mind.
you have 30 silver pieces.
Nice.
Cool.
Almost
And-
4 gold.
And also 8 gold.
Woo!
And they had light crossbows and scimitars, all in, not great shape. They're just bandits. Looks like it was weaponry that they've stolen off people. The berserker does not have any money on him. You find a dead mouse on a string in his pocket.
Ooh.
Arthur.
You also,
Raphael.
and then you also find he of course has his great axe. It's just a normal great axe. And his hide armor, but unfortunately the hide armor is a little ripped up and acid burnt and everything, so
Acidy.
probably not worth it.
He just flips around the rat on the string and goes, "Well, at least I got a snack."
Hooray, more jerky.
Let's roast it on the
I'd
fire.
rather walk over to Olean Arthrax and be like, could you assist me with something?
Hmm?
I'm
Okay.
going to walk into the woods there just a little bit and start preparing a mass grave for these fools.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
Hey, we're back, Greenest.
We're back home.
Welcome back, travelers.
Fast travel.
Literally. Sure, you're gonna set them on fire or something?
Just bury them.
Okay.
Okay.
So Eldra walks kind of like, I don't know, 30 or so feet into the tree line and starts using mold earth to start digging out like a 10-foot deep hole.
And Arthrax is just helping with gaze into the hole while still looking at Eldrath with a very questionable look.
Well, he just keeps doing his job, like a good worker boy.
Okay, you want to know what? Considering how you've been since we first met you, all of a sudden you want to bury these bodies. Last time we were at a campsite of that kobolds and clerics. You or whatever they were. You wanted
I love that game.
cultists. You wanted
Kobolds and clerics.
you wanted
What's it
to
called?
burn their body, but
D&D.
now for these you want to just bury.
Well, I didn't have the means to bury them last time.
Hmm.
Plus, I think we burned the bodies last time too, which is another way of.
However, the main reason why I'd like to cover up our escapades is because if someone is following us, and they will... There's a lot of story left from a battle. If the evidence is removed, then our tracks will be less obvious.
Alright, fine. And then he just kicks a body into the hole.
I can just imagine Oya picking up one of the ball and just like dragging it under, like it's stiff as stone. Like, come here, picks him up and starts walking.
Believe me, I have no respect or drive to give these lowlives a proper burial. This is what they deserve.
Give me 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna be RB.
Okay.
Zir will do his cat stretch, and he's gonna walk back over to the tents with Jessica and just say, so are you trying to copy Eldrath, or is that just me?
Animac.
I mean, a spell's a spell. He did it often enough. I just figured it out.
You figured out? Okay.
Yeah. Easy.
Well, sure helped me out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, hopefully I don't have to, fight you at all, or, because I don't think I'd be able to do that if I was out of distance, because that was scary.
I am.
How far they could go.
I am in no position to fight you, sweetie. Don't worry.
Okay. He just
Tell you what. Why don't you get some rest after that? I'll cover the rest of your shift.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And he kind of does the Puss in Boots look but with a smile. And then just goes back to his bag, into his burrito, and then just pops up like a caterpillar and knocks out.
After Arthrox was done helping Eldrath, he just returns to the camp and just sighs. Ugh. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need any more rest. I'm gonna just keep on with the patrol.
All right.
As you all finish burying the bodies in the mass grave and settling back down for the evening, and the stillness of the air and the quiet of the night is all too present at the moment now that the dangers have gone.
Constantly trying to keep on having eye contact with Jessica after such a comment.
But the rest of the evening goes by uneventfully, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yes.
Hooray.
And that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for the evening.
Wow.
So I hope everybody had fun.
I sure did.
Always
that was
do.
a blast.
That was wild.
I'm sorry
some
if I
way.
made too many jokes.
You're fine.
They were fun.
The High Plains memer.
I was a little worried that I wouldn't get a chance to show off my new cantrip. Because I've had it since the beginning of last session, and we didn't have any combat last session. I was like, I want to blast something.
Gotta blast!
It's so fun.
Eldrath is going to have a comment about that in the future.
So then I started blasting.
So I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I could just do like a picture, like a little fan art Eldrath with a Desert Eagle, like Eldritch Blast, but then Jessica pulls up with like a 50 cal sniper.
It's funny because the feat is literally called Spell Sniper.
Yeah.
And what it does
great.
is it doubles all range of any spell that I cast, and it ignores half and 3/4 cover.
Yep. You see those trees
So-
over there? Gone.
So yeah, if I just got like a glimpse of the guy as he went through, if I hadn't biffed that roll, while Eldrath was trying to set up his hex and do everything else, I would have just whipped out the staff and just like gone. but I biffed it. So
All good.
And we now know that the Dagger of Return is very useful when it's not one piercing.
Yeah.
when it does a little more damage.
The bandits will remember us and probably run off somewhere and be like, "Man, that was fun." Remember that cat thing? Yeah, I killed that one guy who said he was gonna be like one hit.
Where's the rest of them?
Well, Spider killed the leader.
Yes, I do find that funny. It's like, well, we get more of my guys. I'm like, that's fine. I can get mine too. Want to fight? That's how the fight started.
Oh, I am going to find somebody to raid here. Hold on.
I am going to go ahead
Oh.
and start ending my stream, so I hope you all had a wonderful day and hope you enjoyed the episode.
I'm
Please,
doing the same.
please follow our lovely DM Dana as well as our other players. They all deserve the support and love. And hope to see you all next time.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Thank you on my end for watching. It's great to be back streaming. Finally, I missed it.
And I actually need to get going, so good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night. You can always join us on the Discord over on my channel. We do like to discuss D&D in the channel sometimes, coming up with weird ideas. The other day we were discussing how to make Captain America in 5e,
Good old Cap.
which we did come up with a pretty good mix actually. It ended up being Artificer 2 and I think it was Fighter 18. Did we go Battle Master? Was that the...
I believe. I think when I had an idea in my. Yeah, I think we went with Battle Master just because like Cap can like use the shield to like redirect it and like bounce off stuff. So like that'd be like the closest thing. So like I liked the idea. This was a concept. This would make sense. But like instead of using like you know how Battle Master can learn Commander Strike, right, or Commanding Strike.
Right.
I like the idea that the Commanding Strike is not the person attacking; it's the shield bouncing off and hitting somebody.
I like it when he
So-
does the bounce off somebody and then kicks the shield to ricochet it into somebody else.
Yes, that'd
That's
be
always
that'd be like a cool like riposte idea.
nice.
So,
So, yes, Steph?
Dana, have you
Mhm.
picked out a target yet? Because I may have someone.
Oh, who do you have?
Remember that friend I was talking about earlier who does MTG card openings and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Well, they are streaming MTG Arena right now.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
Well, you
So
want
if
to
you'd
post them in the players chat then? I will.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
join
yeah.
you.
Alrighty. They're sitting on two viewers right now.
Let's get them up a little bump.
Yeah.
Little bump.
Little bump.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly say goodbye to my stream to close it. I'll do that. Alright, so yeah, that's it for today's episode of Tyranny of Dragons. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys.